Welcome to everyone to the Hangout. We have finally got a Connor.
I believe
you're coming through really weird sounding.
What'd you say?
You're coming through really weird sounding.
I'm coming through weird.
So judgmental, Connor.
What?
Stop being so judgmental.
No, I'm having audio issues.
Well, that sounds like a personal problem.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix it.
Have fun.
Goddamn,
Shut the door when you went upstairs.
So, who remembers what happened last game?
Oh, there we go. How do I sound?
You sound lovely, as always. Like
All right.
butter. Like butter, Connor. Butter on a hot tin roof.
What the fuck does butter sound like?
You know what butter sounds like.
No.
Sizzle.
No, I don't.
Anyways.
Someone not.
I remember that Eddie was able to talk to Sean finally and was horribly betrayed when he invited Tabby over. They talked about how she definitely was not part of the Illuminati. However, when it came to rescuing Kathy, since the mesh session before last, they had gotten that phone call demanding Eddie go alone. He has decided to go off alone with a Parvis as backup to the agreed meeting spot.
All right.
I remember
Great.
my character. I don't remember the others. Sorry.
It's fine.
I remember talking to...
That's a Monster Hearts game. That's not what we're playing. Silly Monster Hearts. All right.
Monster Hearts?
It loaded an old Monster Hearts game on my computer.
Ah.
Well, all I remember is talking to Tatsuo, the dragon, and being told to look after Tabby.
All right. In fact, yeah, that's actually how we're going to do it. All right. So that's what Eddie remembers. That's what the department remembers. Sean, what do you remember?
Eddie was in trouble with the dragon character. I need to pull up those money actually. Eddie got in some shit with the Chinese mafia. I called the current representative concerned with the problem over. We talked things out because if there's anything I learned, just avoiding people does not solve anything in your games. Confront things. Talked out that problem, and I joined the mafia so that they can settle my legal issues. With that, I found out something interesting concerning the court case. In the upcoming court case, I cannot be legally tried for anything, for any of the charges presented by Frederick, because that's in a different state. They can be addressed, but they'll have to be addressed in Maryland.
Yes.
And not in the same court.
You don't seem to be getting the fact that past adventures of Frederick means you have history with supernatural things. Not necessarily that they're charging you with anything you've done in Frederick.
Then why was it one of the things you tagged for the court case?
Because it's a reason why people are coming after you. It's your enemies from the past coming back. Are you going to tell me that you have not pissed off the White Court at any point or time?
Okay, no. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is the way you described that when interacting was previous incidents in Frederick are being brought forth as charges.
No, I meant...
If they're not, that makes the court case considerably easier because that's fewer things to deal with.
Oh, yes, no. I mean, if they do try to try you for Frederick, they'll just ship your ass back. But it'll be a different indeed
court case that has to be held in Frederick.
Pirates remembered. Tabitha, what do you remember?
There's no Tabitha here. There's only me. Let's see. I remember dealing with mafia things, giving Parvis stretches, making a hit deal with Sean that he's still, and then everybody went their separate ways when they went looking for things.
All right. Kitlin, what do you remember?
Where she broke into Legion's headquarters and totally owned their shit, and she built with Felix.
Yeah, sure. I don't recall that, but anyway.
That's what she remembered, not what actually happened.
All right. So we're gonna pick up with Eddie and Parvis. All right.
All right.
Okay.
Eddie and Parvis. So
Okay.
you have an address. An address to a building in.
All right. Before we get going, Parvis needs to be in rat form when he's following me, so they're not suspecting.
Okay.
So Parvis goes into rat form. So you are being followed by a rat.
All right. So I'll go to the meeting spot.
It seems to be a warehouse on the docks.
Before I get too close, I guess I'll text the location to Sean and Tabby if I haven't already shown them.
All right, that's fine.
Okay.
You know where to come find you when shit hits the fan.
Yep. Assuming they keep me there. Who knows? Who
Yeah.
knows?
I need both of you to roll me stealth.
All right.
To remain hidden.
Yes.
Okay, then I'll add my bonus.
Hey,
Actually,
-3. I'm not trying to be stealthy at all, which makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, modifier 8. I am a shadow, apparently. Holy shit. Oh, I can't do damage in combat, but damn it, if I don't want to be seen, I can't be seen.
All right. Roll me alertness.
That is considerably not as good.
Me as well.
Yes.
All right. Alertness versus surprise or just...
No, just alertness.
Yeah.
That's sort of your passive awareness.
Okay.
Me too?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, you said both of us. Sorry. Yeah. Damn. The minuses are coming. Look.
I'm pretty aware, though.
All right. The warehouse seems completely abandoned as you walk in. It seems empty. Clearly, you were told to come alone.
Yes.
So what do? The area, it's not out by the water, but there's water on like one of the edges of the building abuts the water.
Uh-huh.
However, there's only one door in from one side that you can see.
All right.
Harvest, you think you can hear the sounds of other critters nearby, but you're not quite certain that, like, you haven't seen them yet.
Okay.
Admittedly, you aren't actually looking for them. I'm assuming you're kind of following Eddie and trying to stay hidden.
Yeah. Following him and keeping an eye.
All right.
What if I were to say, just sort of want to investigate the building, see if there's anything peculiar about it that I can notice? That'd be investigation. Not that I want to like take a lot of time to, go into detail.
Mm-hmm. Sure, roll me investigation. Harvest, what are you doing?
I mean, I can do the same thing because I've got.
Oh my god.
Ouch. Like, I can do the same to investigate, but I'm not looking for small details, so small as big won't apply. But I do have high investigation, higher in human form. Yeah. Can I roll to investigate as well, just because I'm curious?
Sure.
Okay. That would be a... Oh, no, not a +9, as nice as that would be.
Nice.
I'm going to get the most -4s. I know what good luck means in Fate. I'm going to flub some
All right.
big rolls.
Harvest, as
Yes,
you
sir.
start walking around, you do notice things. You notice there are a whole lot of rats in this area. Or at least there's been a lot of rat activity very recently. In fact, you think you find a couple of them, and they're all looking at you.
I have no way of telling if they're, like, intelligent, do I?
They seem to be closing in on you.
Meep.
Huh.
Oh, shit. I'm just wondering if I can... Well, I guess I could speak to a rat, but I don't know if they'll respond.
What if they're enemy rats? What if they're Illuminati rats? Come on, man, you gotta think.
They're always Illuminati rats.
Anyone who isn't Illuminati is a rat. No,
Use your rat brain.
jeez. No, that's all I can think. Can I... I'm trying to think of what I would do to do this. Like, call out to them in a rat form, I guess?
Sure, yeah.
What the... Oh, did Roll20 just kick you out?
1 second. I reloaded it because it wasn't showing.
Okay.
So, continue, keep going. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
So this is all going to be in rat speak, basically. Just... Shit, what do I say to a rat? That's the thing, what do you say to a rat? Hi? I don't know. I guess call out
What
to
do you
them.
say to the rat who has everything?
He has a dumpster. He has everything. Now, I'm serious. I haven't done much interacting with rats in this game, and I actually should. Aside from intelligence gathering a tiny bit. I guess I can just say, hi. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. Just, hi, what's going on? Hey.
So you're trying to be friendly?
Yeah.
All right. The rats look very cautious at you. And they all seem looking back and forth. Roll me empathy.
I have 1 point in that. I think it's higher. Yeah, it is higher on my human form. Shit.
No, it's not higher in your human form. All right, it might be. It might be, yeah.
Empathy is 1 point higher. Because I went, okay, this is actually fuck people by not having it. I should have at least... I'm scared that I keep rolling neutral and positive.
So, yeah, so Parvis,
Yeah.
they seem interested in you. Way more they're interested in Eddie. And you are now surrounded.
Yeah, I figured that was going to happen.
By...
Assuming I don't notice this.
No, like, Parvis is over in a corner.
Yeah.
Like, there are 6 other rats.
Gulp.
Fail.
Here's the well, do you know what the funny thing about this is? If they're rats, that would mean, and they're where, that would mean they're definitive size. I only have 2 physical stress boxes. They could kill me by doing 1 damage each over and over again. 1 damage can be quite scary. If you can do it reliably. Oh, I'm surrounded. I've seen how rats fight. This is going to end bad.
If you squeak loudly, I might notice it. Hey, rats can squeak.
Yeah, but are you going to go, I know that rat, immediately when you hear the squeak?
Don't you have robes on or something? A little rat collar or something?
Yeah, he has a collar and a ring attached to his tail, so...
I could
Yeah,
tell
notice when you see him, you're not going to notice his voice, is the thing if he calls out.
Ah.
Think about it. How many rats... Well, how different do rats sound? Right?
Yeah, I know. They all sound like squeaking, but if Eddie hears frantic squeaking, he might think enough about it to see, I wonder if that's the one rat I know that I brought along.
So, Parvis, what are you doing?
So they've circled me and they're, I'm guessing, closing in?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I'm guessing menacingly.
Not menacingly, really. They don't seem like they're territorial. In fact, roll me empathy again.
Okay. This is going to be like a -7. Empathy. 1. Fuck. I'm actually scared. I keep getting positives.
They seem to be moving almost in sync with one another.
Oh, that's weird.
Like, they aren't like menacing and growling and like you've walked into places where you have seen enemy rats before. Like you go into the territory of another rat and it's like, I am big and I am ready for a fight. I don't care what you are. I am big and I am ready for a fight.
And then I promptly flee.
Yeah. You know, these aren't doing that. They seem kind of very wary, very calm, almost like they're corralling you.
All right, then don't feel like I'm threatened. Because my whole thought is animal
They
instinct.
seem to be leading you in a direction. That direction is away from Eddie.
Oh, this is going to end well, but... Damn it, I'm genuinely curious. I might be willing to go with them. As long as I can tell what's going on with Eddie.
Are you offering?
That's the problem. Is because there's something that can be tagged, but I'm also curious enough as a player to go, this is a bad idea, but I want to see what happens. Not have to tag anything, because I kind of want to go with them. I think I'm going to. Sorry, genuine curiosity here. Because it sounds like...
How dare you do something off of curiosity? Like I've ever done that before.
It's almost like... I'm glad I didn't put in the aspect curiosity killed the rat or something.
Do you want to find out?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You don't have to tag that, but I'm willing to take that regardless. Oh yeah, I'm going for it. I have to see this. I'm so curious.
So, admittedly, like I'm guessing you kind of show like you kind of like probably roll over on your back a little bit, be like, I surrender, kind of thing like that, like just not doing anything, and they seem to untense, and one of them walks up, sniffs, like kind of sniffs at you, kind of like nuzzles you, and then walks away a little bit, stops and turns around and looks back at you.
Okay, so he's basically, or she or whatever, I can't tell, is telling me to follow. Then
are you going after where it walked to?
I have to, just out of sheer curiosity. I must.
All right. They start walking you out. They're leading you towards the van.
Does it say free candy on it?
What's that?
Does it say free candy on it?
No.
It should.
Honestly, if they just said, we have free food, he'd be like, free food, you say?
So you still following?
Are they basically leading me into the van?
Well, like, it's a van. It's going to be really hard for you to get into it as a rat, but it's leading you towards the back of the van.
I have to get answers, so yeah, I'm willing to follow.
All right. As that lead rat approaches the back of the van, it's suddenly not a rat anymore. It's a naked human woman.
Okay, that's sort of what I thought then.
She has a tattoo.
Oh, this is just getting even more interesting. I'm so curious now.
It is on her left, buttock, basically.
Okay.
You have a good view of that. She doesn't seem to care. She opens the doors and sort of like gestures for, come on inside. And the other ones start, some of the others start coming up, and they turn into humans, and they crawl in, and then they turn into rats. Or then they just kind of sit there, like, huddling naked. And, like, there's clothes in the back of the van, and they start, like, pulling on, like, burlap sacks.
But they're going to be confused when I transform and have clothes.
Yes.
But all right. Sure, I'll get in. Sorry, Eddie.
You transform?
Yeah.
Wait.
Gee, thanks.
Sorry, but this is one of his driving motivations.
Eddie.
To be fair, Eddie is better in a fight than I am. Seriously, Eddie could kill me with one hit. Wait, say he rolls.
Yeah, that'll be a great consolation for me.
Dude, you're fucking
I can kill you in one hit if I wanted to.
Oh shit.
I'll think about that.
I'm going to get hurt later. Shit.
Right. So as you do that, the woman kind of looks at you. She walks up to you and she sort of grabs them, and she's like sort of leans in and smells them, and she's like, sneezes. A little bit. She's like, this is curious, brother. Where did you get this?
Respond honestly with,
An old friend.
my friend gave them to me.
She starts like feeling it. It's like just like running her hands down like the silk sleeves, and just like goes to the college. This would make very nice bedding.
Yeah.
The others are in. In.
Okay.
We have much to discuss, brother. It is glad that we found you. I did not expect the foolish one to bring you here.
All right. All right. I'll get in.
All right, Eddie.
I'm well aware I may have just walked
So,
into a
you
really
hear
bad situation.
roll me alertness.
Oh boy. We'll see how this goes this time. Alert? Question mark. Modifier 2. All right. 0. Yay.
All right.
The downward spiral continues.
All right. You hear a car peel out.
Huh. It's almost as if I have walked into a trap. So the car leaves. Is there anyone else here? Is there anything else?
No.
So this was all set up. Huh.
No.
Oh,
What this was something to see as to whether or not Eddie would come alone, and then he might get to talk to someone.
Huh. Interesting.
Eddie didn't come alone.
They shouldn't have known that.
They shouldn't have, but Parvitz.
I was apparently the worst choice to bring. Figure that one out.
Definitely, there was like no good choice because
There really wasn't.
like
The rats would have seen. Rats, they see all.
Yeah.
They see all.
unfortunately you were. It's like he's a rat. No one will be able to find him. I'm like unless it's other rats.
Oh,
Worth
yeah.
the risk.
I think that we should have expected that.
No, none of us were expecting that.
They have, what was it, small is big, which lets them see things easier when they're... So, yeah. One of them's going to spot me eventually.
Also, your diminutive size does not count for them.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Because when you're tiny, they're just as big as you are. So
So diminutive size doesn't count for that, which means... Oh, so that would have been a 6. Yeah, they would have seen me.
Yeah.
Wow. Cool. I mean, bad, because now I've been taken captive. But, shit, I'm very curious. Have to see what's going on.
yeah. What was great is you did originally. I'm like, I set the difficulty. I'm like, all right, here's the difficulty. Boom. Shit. You know, neither one of them has. It's like you rolled really high. You roll high enough. You rolled high enough to get in there without them detecting you. And then you rolled low enough to not notice that they were in there also.
Yeah.
That's kind of interesting how that works, isn't it?
You two like slipped by each other like two ships passing in the night. And it was like, whoosh.
And then it's like, wait a minute, what the...
But man, as you started walking around, it became way more obvious. What you were
Okay.
doing.
That makes perfect sense to me. Because, yeah, he's probably not moving like a normal rat if he's doing surveillance, basically.
No, you weren't. You also had a collar on.
Yeah, that's also pretty odd. Anyway, I'm glad I didn't die.
They also had basically put out like they had scented the whole place. So no other any other rat would walk in there and go, oh no, there's a whole lot of no.
Wow. Whew. I could. Oh wait, no. Yeah, I would have only. Yeesh. Okay, I'm glad they didn't attack me. That really could have put me in a very bad spot.
Oh yeah, They would have attacked you if you had resisted. There would have been a little rat fight, and had you switched into human form, they would have switched into human form.
It would have been just as bad.
Oh yeah, I've got very low endurance.
Admittedly, Eddie wouldn't be so in the dark, but
Damn it! Why must Parvis be so curious?
all right. So as the car peels out, the naked woman turns to you, and she kind of tilts her head. It's like, "What name have you chosen?"
The name that was on my cage was
You chose the name of your captors?
my captors.
Yes, you chose the title of of your enslavers. She kind of wrinkles her nose at you, like, yeah.
It was the first thing I saw how to read.
We will get you a new name.
Okay.
Do you not want a new name?
I'm okay with the name I have, but I mean, I can always have more names, I guess, right?
One should only have one name.
My friend has 3.
He has 3 names?
I think. I'm trying to think. Oh wait, I don't know that he has a middle name. Shit. Because everyone's wise enough to not put their middle names on here. If they have one. I know how much power names have. Goddamn, Dresden is scary. But yeah, it's don't most people have 2 names? Sorry, I'll edit that.
No, everyone has one name.
Interesting. Okay. I genuinely don't know what to say in response to that. Okay. But okay. I'm trying to think of what I can say. Because, yeah, all I can think is, okay, if I get a name, that's okay, I guess. I like the name I have now, but... No Parvis 2. Damn.
Yep.
The mistress will want to know that you are back.
Okay. Who's the mistress, if I can ask?
She is the one who has given us all life.
Immediately trying to remember the name. Do you mean Sarah McLaughlin?
Everyone kind of gasps. Do not use her name.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Names have power. We all have one, given to us by her.
Okay. I want to meet her, so...
You shall. You shall. It is good to have you home, brother. She hugs you again. There seems to be 3 females and three other males in the back. There seems to be a male up front driving the car in what looks to be a regular, in sort of just a worker outfit. He's just there driving the car, but you can also see on his hand he has a tattoo. Every single one of these people has a tattoo that looks very similar to yours.
Whoa. Now that's very interesting.
Huh.
I can't help it. This is Patrick being curious as well as my character.
So Eddie,
Yeah.
you've spent quite a long time wandering around an empty warehouse.
Well, shit.
Are you checking outside?
Yes.
All right.
Do you need more investigation?
There's a note taped to the outside of the warehouse.
Interesting. What's it read?
Should have come alone. Glad for who you brought.
Shit. Parvis!
All of that vain ignorance.
Oh shit, he's been kidnapped. Oh shit, it's the Illuminati. Sorry.
So big.
Go back to the person who called you vain ignorance.
Actually, no. You don't get a note. Your cell phone rings.
Do I recognize the
Parvis,
number?
you see her pick up a phone and dial the phone.
Okay.
Eddie, your cell phone rings. The number is blocked.
Interesting. Who could it be?
Is Eddie picking up the phone?
Yes.
All right. So he goes, "Hello." It's a woman's voice on the other end. You were told to come alone.
Yeah,
Ignorance.
but
Vain ignorance.
that's a terrible idea.
It's the best idea.
What if they know I'm lying to them?
Just say you don't know who came along.
Or they could ask Parvis, and if he didn't also know, to play along.
Yeah, unless
Also, I have 0 deception, so no.
It's easier to lie over the phone, you know.
Do I get it, Brandon? Do I get a bonus for deception over the phone?
No, but then
No.
you get a penalty for empathy.
All right.
Your face.
Up, Connor.
do they?
Clever.
I mean, it's probably harder than in a face-to-face thing, but a 0 empathy, still a 0 empathy. 0 deceit is still a 0 deceit.
Yeah. Your level of lying isn't going to increase. It's just going to be harder to see through it.
What is to be alone, truly, in this world?
That was not the right thing to say.
No.
You can start. Parvis, you see her smile, and her teeth are, well, they're not human. Yours are human. Hers aren't.
Huh.
She just kind of goes, I suppose we'll have to ask Catherine that, won't we? What it's like to be alone. Thank you for who you brought. He will be most helpful. Click. The line goes dead.
Oh, shit.
So, Eddie, what are you doing?
I shall have to call Tabby and Sean and tell them that I failed. So I call. Does anyone pick up?
Who are you calling first?
Sean.
All right. So Sean, you're with Riley. She's freaking out about the note. Your cell phone rings.
Check the ID.
It's from Eddie.
Well, we already talked with Riley. This is how we're going to deal with this. I assume at this point, I'm just sort of with her, waiting for her to calm down, right?
Yeah. She's basically saying she doesn't feel safe. She thinks she wants to get the kids out. I mean, they know where you live.
Right.
I mean, you don't have the other place. They could just you could all just pack a bag and leave and go somewhere else, and you know.
No. I'm not letting this crazy bitch drive me out of my home again.
But what about the kids?
Our home.
We're supposed to protect them, not put them in danger. What do you think Shay will say if we put them in danger? That's a chip on you.
Huh.
Yeah.
Because you are entrenched with Lady Shay, and you do have to worry about.
You can call a sitter. A magical one, if you catch my drift.
But
Okay, the innuendo fell apart there.
no. I don't think calling a sitter is going to help.
No, I'm not. I'm saying we let either Shay or take care of them while we deal with this.
Okay, all right. So she's going to call up Shay and probably see if she can watch the kids for a little while, which Shay will probably ask for some other minor favor in return, but agree to it. I'm guessing. Does Steph disagree with that?
No.
All right. Brian and Shay can watch their own fucking kids for like a little bit.
And I'm going to answer the call from Eddie.
Oh, admittedly, Brian can watch his own fucking kids for a little bit. Shay's kind of still being put back together. Maybe.
Right.
We don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Eddie. And I don't say like
The
I
worst
said, what
outcome.
happens? Yeah. Come on, say again.
They noticed Parvis trailing me, captured him, and they still have Kathy.
How do you know they noticed him? What happened exactly?
Because they knew I didn't come alone.
What happened exactly? I need a recounting. Did they talk to you? Leave a note?
No, they left a note. That's it. And then they called me. Or
No, they didn't
called
leave a
me.
note. They called you on the phone.
Yeah, they called me and said they knew.
What did they say? I need to know everything about the conversation.
They said, you should have come alone. I said
Anything else?
some smart-ass reply. And then they said, well, now, no, nothing really of substance.
I don't care if you think it was of substance or not. I need to know everything. smallest quip on their part could reveal something vital about who they are or where they are.
She said Kathy will know what it feels like to be alone. And then she hung up.
Roll me scholarship.
She also said, all right. This for me. 2.
All right. All right. You're able to recall most of it. If you just want to say that you recount it in actuality to Sean, like Sean can get a gist of the gist of what happened, and you don't have to actually I describe what happened. If that makes sense.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll
Basically, you
describe
can say you
the
recount
call
things.
and specifically say that she said thank you for bringing Parvis to them.
Okay, good. It'll be useful. All right. I think that's enough for me to put 2 and 2 together and say that it's Eddie's girlfriend. Scholarship, something like that.
You can make
Brandon?
whatever leap in logic you want.
I was about to say, do you want me to roll scholarship or something?
Nope, you can make whatever leap in logic you want right here. Because what you're saying is they said he said thank you for this. Thanks for the one you brought. He will be most helpful. Click.
Yeah. And my logic there is they know who and what he is, and he was created by Sarah, at least as far as we know. They really wanted to actually try and make use out of him.
Riley is looking at you. She's like, "What's going on?"
Let's see. What's the name? Catherine. Lead on. What the hell? An A's missing girlfriend. I think she's been kidnapped by Sarah.
Well, we already knew that, didn't we?
Yeah, we weren't sure, but this pretty much confirms it.
What did they find? Was there like a ritual circle there?
No. Apparently not.
Well, then how do you know it's Sarah?
They found. He brought Parvis along. They found Parvis, and they called Eddie, saying, "Thanks for bringing along Parvis. He will be useful." It's a bit of a stretch. One to actually know what Parvis is. To them.
Maybe. We should go out there, I guess. I'll get the kids. I'll bring them to the backyard. Rose Petal will be there to pick them up.
Is they still on the line, or did we hang up?
What'd you say?
Still on the line?
I thought you hung up with him.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, you hung up, I guess.
All right.
I'm heading back
I'm going to call him
anyways.
back. I'm going to call him back. Ring.
What is it?
Hey, I need you. Do you have anything that belonged to Catherine?
It's a good question, actually. Do I have the keys to her apartment, or
Do you have an? Would you like to try to make a declaration that says that you have the keys to her apartment because you're her girl, you're her boyfriend?
yeah?
Question to the GM.
What?
Would Tabby have something of Catherine's in her collection?
You could tag Catherine Bryce's BFF.
I'm assuming that Tabby either has something of has taken something of Catherine's. For her collection of shiny things?
Well, you could do that. Admittedly, what you would have to do is just tag Catherine Bryce's BFF. Just throw down a chip and say, I'm Catherine Bryce's BFF, and then you have an item.
Well, if they ask me this question, then that's what I'll do. But they're not asking.
Yes, I know.
They're asking Eddie.
I know. I am well aware that you would have things. I just haven't brought it up yet because I might have things.
Key to her apartment.
Okay,
Eddie, you would have to make me a roll for that. It would be a contacts. Oh, actually, it'd be a rapport roll. Rapport.
Sure.
Rapport would be the sweet talking your girlfriend into getting a key to her place.
I'm not absolute shit at rapport. It's not great. I thought I'd increase that. Let me check. 1 second.
Travis, I love you.
Did I did not increase my rapport. Okay. I'm still at 1. Keys. I just cannot roll a positive tonight, I guess.
No, unfortunately, you don't have the keys. She doesn't trust you, and admittedly, you've been dating for a few days, so key to her apartment pretty quick. Admittedly, it's Catherine, so it's possible, but unfortunately, no. You don't have a key to her
So I'll
place.
tell him no, but I bet Tabby has something of hers. They've been friends for a long time.
I'll have to talk with her then. In the meantime, I need you to bring me something of Parvis's. Something from his apartment or something that he had or gave to you. Something that belongs to him. Doesn't matter what. As long as he has a connection to it.
Understood. Parvis probably doesn't even lock his apartment.
Probably doesn't. But
Tabby
nobody
can
breaks
get you
in
into
because they know who it belongs to.
And Tabby would also have the key, being who she is.
Yes, totally have the key to Parvis's apartment.
All roads lead to Tabitha. All right. All right.
Sounds
Sean,
good.
you're leaving?
What?
Sean, you're heading out?
Not yet. Now I'm going to actually call. What was her name? Tabitha? Tabby? Tabby.
Mm-hmm.
That is how you answer the phone.
She answered the phone. It's on speaker. You hear grunting and pounding like she's punching on a punching bag.
Good, yeah, because the thing hasn't happened yet. I'll tell you when the thing happens, all right?
Yeah, right now she's in the basement of Hector's place working out. So you're kind of on speakerphone.
Oh.
Yes, Sean.
Tabby, you there?
Yes, Sean. What can I do for you?
We're looking for. We are currently in the process of tracking down Catherine and our kidnapper. I need something that belonged to her.
I have something of hers lying around. And I'm going
What?
to tag it. I
Repeat that.
I have something of hers.
All right. It has to be something relatively important to her, something that she has a link to.
How about the second half of a BFF necklace?
Yes.
That would work.
We exchanged. I have a necklace that means something to both of us. I think it'll work.
That would work perfect. Yeah, bring that down to my house.
Right now. Okay. Or I put a coin on my face. I don't know if it worked.
I did. I took it.
I still see it. Oh.
Anyway. So, yeah. Sean's telling you to come to his place.
I still have a coin on my face, and I don't know what to do with it. There we go. Okay. I'm going to go. Fine, Sean. I'll be there in a minute. She hangs up on you? Yeah, I know what that's for. What's that coin for?
Demands the legacy of Grandfather Tatsuo.
Yeah, I know. I know. She's going to go drop off the thing and come back. So I'm still on call. She's just going to drop off the necklace and come back. Or give it to Eddie if she sees him at her apartment when she's going to pick it up.
All right.
Oh, did you take it? You took it away? Okay.
I took it away. You were arguing against it, so I took it away. That's what happens.
I'm saying I'm still following shit.
Okay, well then. I mean, no, you are leaving. You are kind of abandoning your post because you're supposed to be there and doing something.
She's going back to her apartment.
Yeah, but then you're leaving.
Okay. Okay, so I call Sean back.
Hello?
Hey man, you're gonna have to send someone to pick up that necklace. I can't leave.
Where is it?
On my person.
Are you Tabitha?
Yeah.
We need to speak.
Who is this? Riley?
No. This is someone walking up to you.
Oh.
Two people walking up to you.
In Hector's basement?
No, I thought you had walked out by this time because you said you were heading there.
Yeah, Tabitha, who are you?
We need to speak in private.
You're gonna have to tell me who you are first.
She looks at the phone.
Sean, you're gonna have to send someone to pick up the necklace. I have it. I can't leave because business. I'll get it to you, okay?
All right.
And
Come pick it up.
with Sean and turns to the two mysterious people.
All right. Sean, are you heading to pick it up?
I was going to send Eddie to get it.
All right.
So this is the thing?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Okay. We already did this thing.
Sean, you're calling Eddie?
Yep.
All right. So, hello.
Hey, I need you to go pick up a necklace from Tabby.
Okay. I mean, she can't just bring it herself.
No, apparently she's busy.
Okay then. All right, I guess I'll head over there instead, and Eddie will go to the apartment complex.
So, and Riley's going to look at you and go, is there a reason we're not going there?
Let's see. Well, we need to be here to deal with... the kids?
Kids are gone already. I got them.
All right.
They're all good. They're all loaded up.
All right.
The kids aren't at your house anymore. While you were talking back and forth and doing this, she's just like, everyone gets ready. Hey, look, it's your dad. Take him. He led you. You saw Brian come in. He kind of gave you a wave and a nod and like, hey buddy, like just just picking up the kids. Like, you're on the phone, not going to bother you. We're cool, man, because, like, we used to hate each other, but now we're cool.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Yeah, we're leaving it out back. Points to the table. There's a beer for him.
He waves it off. Normally he would, but he's about to take all the kids and the beer and all the kids.
Right. Right. No, I kind of figured, but we did make
That's
a bargain
not the
when I
count.
get them beers if they didn't fuck up Eddie.
Not the count. So the count. He takes the beer, just like puts it in his pocket and walks.
It takes we give each other a thumbs up.
Yeah, good. So he leads out. So now Riley's like, well, the kids are gone. I got their stuff packed up. Everything's good. So. So she's like, is there a reason we're not going and getting things? Or we're not all just meeting up?
Well, do you have everything you need in order to do a locating spell?
I mean, I can grab my bag and we can go there. I mean, it's like, who are we trying to locate? Harvest or?
Well, Parvis or Catherine.
Well,
I figure one of them is most likely being held inside a circle, so he can't do that. But I'm willing to work with a chance that she might have forgotten to put Parvis in if Catherine is in.
You better take that.
Ah, damn fairies.
All right. Well, let's.
That goes off, and Sean goes into a traumatic flashback.
All right. Well, I mean, we shouldn't waste time. I suppose I can try to go something there if we meet her there.
Yeah, sure. I'll call you back and tell she just meet us at the place where Tabby is, and
Alright.
we'll go there. How is this?
So, Sean O'Reilly, I guess you're riding the iron bike.
You know it.
All right.
I must have missed something. Is there something particularly special about that?
It looks cool.
Kind of.
Is that enough?
It's a memento from Frederick.
They're yelling at her.
Ah,
It's a sick ass bike. Jeb.
All right.
Okay, thank you. That's enough.
All right. So we have Giggles.
Sorry.
Girl Giggles. That's always great. All right. So
Someone's getting yelled at. She was correcting the number of exclamation points.
Sean and Eddie, you arrive. Along with Riley.
All right.
all right. So,
Tabby, where did you go after the conversation?
You said after the conversation there was a scuffle. Would they have arrived before or after the scuffle?
Before or after the scuffle?
Well, we haven't done the scuffle yet. After the scuffle, she would have gone back to her apartment.
What do you mean? Oh, no. Before the scuffle.
Went up to her apartment with the two people to have the conversation, and then there was a scuffle at Mr. Yee's.
Oh, okay. Yes.
So
Mr.
did
Yee,
she come in?
you haven't been informed about the Mr. Yee scuffle yet.
Okay, so she's still at the apartment having a conversation.
All right. Well, the conversation ended a little while ago, you know.
Okay,
Sean and Eddie.
at her apartment.
All right. Sean and Eddie, you walk into Tabitha's apartment. Alertness tests.
okay.
Give me a second.
Passive alertness.
Alertness test in Tabby's apartment.
Yes. On the way into Tabby's apartment.
Don't think we have passive alertness.
Well, it's not to get surprised. He keeps asking whenever someone's trying to ambush Eddie.
Alertness versus surprise.
Yeah, it's not versus surprise. It's
Okay.
just passive.
Standard alertness. So Eddie's too busy looking at possible attack points to
That's a 3.
notice these other things that are happening.
Left.
All right, Eddie. As you pull up, you think you see that woman who went with Sean, like in the Never Never,
Huh.
coming out of Tabby's apartment and walking down the street. As Sean and Riley kind of pull up, and they're a little distracted, and they don't seem to notice.
Well, Riley should make a roll. If we go
Riley's
being
not
distracted.
going to make a roll. Sean made. Eddie made the roll. Whether or not Eddie tells you is.
Huh.
Eddie, are you going to mention this to Sean?
Yes, I am.
All right. So Eddie, what do you do?
Hey, Eddie, you got the thing?
Yeah.
You don't have the thing. You haven't gone up yet.
I just arrived here at the same time as you. But that woman looks familiar.
Wait, you didn't get... Oh, I
Wait,
meant Purvis's
no.
thing.
What are you talking about?
Is this Purvis's apartments?
Yeah.
Oh. Let's just go.
Tabby lives right next door.
Oh. Did not know that.
You do now.
How strangely convenient. Anyways,
It is, isn't it?
you were saying, Eddie?
Quite strange. I recognize a woman that just walked past. I mean, you can't. I don't know where she went, but she was with you.
You
in
can see her.
I can still see her.
Yeah, vaguely through the crowd sometimes. As you I assuming you're keeping track of her, or
Yeah.
do you want to lose track of her?
No, I mean, I can keep track of her, but I just hey, I recognize that woman. She was with you in that castle, the Never Never, in the Never Never.
Pale skin?
Does she have pale skin?
Yes.
Yes.
I wonder why she's over here. Where was she?
She was
walked
walking
out
out
of-
of the apartment.
Fuck.
Is that bad?
Sean runs inside the apartment.
Sean, make me an athletics test.
Who is... What is this thing?
Am I getting a Sean barreling into my apartment?
God damn, why am I rolling so low?
Never barrel into the back. It's okay.
All right. So, you start making your hasty way up the stairs. You nearly trip on a guy passed out in the stairwell.
Recognize him?
No, from having walked up here before. He's the guy who's like always drunk in the stairwell, just for some reason.
Too much opium.
Roll
Moving
me
on.
lore.
I think I dropped that to 2 recently as well. Yeah. Does the sites plus one
Sure.
to
Give a
thing
give
for
a-
this?
give a plus
Okay.
1. 2. Doesn't seem to be anyone.
God damn, Dice, why are you failing me today? Arcane investigation alertness, that's what it applies to. Anyways, moving on.
You head on upstairs. So you're running. Riley's coming after you, but she's keeping behind you, but she's moving more deftly over people. Eddie, are you running upstairs too, or are you gonna just walk?
Why don't you just walk?
Right. So Sean, you
Yeah.
get there first.
Riley's got a dex build. I've got a strength build.
Mm-hmm. So Sean, you get there first.
Okay.
What are you doing? You're at the.
Look like.
You're at, what are you doing?
Where am I?
Or I'm guessing you're outside of
Not
Taddy's
sure, you
door.
kinda
Like
broke up a
I don't
bit.
know where you were running to. You.
I thought I went to apartments.
All right. So you are trying to barrel into Taddy's apartment.
Yeah.
All right. The door is closed. I'm assuming.
Yes.
All right. Are
What
you
if
just
you
going to knock down the door?
The GM.
Well, I'm going to knock if it's closed and locked.
All right. Tabby, what'd you say?
Whether or not it's locked is completely up to you.
Sure, it's open.
Okay.
Sean, the door's open.
The door is unlocked, Sean.
Well, wait, is it unlocked or is it open?
Unlocked.
The door is closed, but the knob's unlocked.
Okay. Okay. I'll knock,
Yes.
I guess. All right. I'll open up the door and say, "Are you okay? Did anything happen?"
Hi, Sean. I'm fine.
I'm guessing
Okay, does she
Tabby
look
seems
fine?
a little upset.
A little. Yeah, yeah. At least he didn't break down the door. If he broke down the door,
Okay.
he would have gotten a face full of fireball. But he didn't break down the door. But yeah, Tabby's a little off.
Right.
Seems a bit agitated.
Okay. What does the room look like? Is everything trashed? Is it fine?
It's neat. There's some clothes overflowing the hamper from the open closet. The trash looks like it needs to be taken out, but other than that, it looks like a well-kept apartment.
It does not look like the
Riley's
recent
standing
stimulus
outside.
fight.
Yeah, no. Riley's standing outside your door. Hey, Eddie, the door's open when you get there. You coming in?
Yep.
All right. Eddie, make me an alertness test.
Yep. Hey, there's my good
Hey,
roll for
that's
the
your
night.
medallion.
What the hell? Where did you get that?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That's my medallion, damn it.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Illuminati!
What? Oh, who's got what now? What medallion?
That's my medallion, my original medallion.
I have no idea what you're talking about. What brings all of you to my wonderful apartment this fine afternoon? Right when I actually needed all of you, by the way.
Wait, what? We need your half of the. We need to borrow your half of the friendship necklace so that we can track down Catherine.
He unclips it and hands it to you. It's one of the sort of cheapo-looking ones that you could get at Claire's. What?
Oh, it's a cheapo one? Won't work.
No, it has a set pair. And it's
I'm just saying
representative of their friendship.
So it's not like they acquired it at, Zales or anything. They got it at Claire's in the mall.
No. But the thing is, who's to say that those were cut from the same sheet?
Oh.
If it's a cheapo one, it won't work, but you can have another item.
I mean, she probably does in her collection.
Brandon, the thing is, they're never cut from the same sheet because they're usually colored differently. That doesn't matter because they're sold together. They are still a pair.
And they have a connection from being given to each other.
Yeah, but they could also have a connection with several other ones.
Admittedly, yes. However, the connection between their two should theoretically be strongest.
Maybe. But what I'm saying is it's probably not strong enough.
Maybe
If
I
it-
have something else. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Tabby's gonna. I'm gonna tag.
Well,
Catherine.
no, you already tagged it. You can just declare another item.
Okay, Tabby goes under her bed, pulls out a box, covers it as she puts in a combination.
Sean, that is your medallion hanging on the wall.
No, it's Eddie's medallion.
Eddie's medallion.
Eddie, it's your medallion hanging on the wall.
Yes.
When you were a
Medallion.
campus legend.
My medallion.
I have no
What-
idea.
what-
How do you know that?
What's Eddie doing? Are you taking the medallion?
Yes.
Eddie walks over to your treasures and takes one.
Eddie, that's mine. Give it back.
No, it isn't. He throws it back at her. Fine, hide it, and I will describe every single detail of that damn thing.
Do you need it?
Not need it, but it's mine.
No, mine.
No, it's not.
If you want it back,
Okay, enough.
This was stolen from me years ago.
if you want it back, you're gonna have to give me something for it.
I give you
It's mine.
my forgiveness. Now return it.
That's not enough.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay, Sean shouts enough. And Tabby, where did you get the medallion from?
Eddie,
Stolen. Huh.
Eddie, shush. Tabby, where did you find the medallion and when? That's all I need to know right now.
years ago, and it was Eddie's.
Not even trying to hide it.
Back to him.
He has to give me something to replace it if you want something from my collection.
It shouldn't have been in your collection if it already belonged to him.
Riley
Well,
is looking at
If
you.
you give
I
it,
am standing out in the hallway. Would someone invite me in?
Come on in,
oh
Riley.
shit, right.
Fine.
Yeah, I was about to say, because you were completely slipped in my mind. So
Riley,
you not having to deal with that.
Riley
Well,
walks
admittedly,
in,
I'm probably feeling rather hampered right now because I've not been invited in.
looks at
Both come
Eddie.
in.
No. You cannot retroactively invite Sean.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, whatever. He's the one who barreled through the door.
Yeah, he is. Eddie is it? She looks at Eddie and goes, Eddie, is it really important that you fight for this right now? We understand she's taken it. We'll help you get it back from her. But is this really the most pressing thing that we have? We have needed.
No. Okay, we
All right.
can do this later.
All right. Riley looks at
Good point.
Tabby and goes, Tabby, you seriously stole something from him and are refusing to give it back just because it's in your collection. That lowers my opinion of you to the bottom. Do you understand that?
Tabby hands the medallion to Eddie.
Great. Now that we're here, I have a job to do, and you said that you might have information to track down a friend of Sean's, a friend of Eddie's, and supposedly a friend of yours. And
I got distracted. I'm sorry. I do. She reaches into the box and pulls out the GM can kibosh if you want to. Handmade friendship bracelet.
hey, Tabby,
Yeah.
you're going to need to buy off the rebellious, dragon-blooded gothic chick with an attitude to give up that thing.
I'm gonna buy that off.
Admittedly, you might be able to counter that with something.
I'm tagging on that one.
As you can say in the talking to.
But it could be counter compelled with Ooh Shiny. So
No, I counter compelled it with Catherine's Bryce's BFF.
No, it's not. You
Just-
didn't
you buy it
counter
off.
with anything. You just bought it off. Don't worry about counter.
I hand Eddie the medallion back.
thank you.
Riley looks at you. Thank you. My opinion is now at least somewhat restored. Now, can we please get to business?
Tabby pulls out a handmade friendship bracelet that was made for her by Catherine.
That she takes it. This is perfect. This I can work with.
That should work quite well. Eddie,
Is what you're set for going to destroy it?
It should be in one piece at the end. You'll get it back.
Thank you.
Eddie,
What?
While Riley's setting up a spell for that, let's go check Parvis's apartment for something that belongs to him. Alright?
All right, sounds good. I mean, it's not going to be hard to find exactly.
So that's what we go and
The
do.
box puts under her bed and goes with the guys.
What'd you say?
Tabby closes her treasure box and goes with the guys to Parvis's place.
So Riley looks at you. I'm going to have to. Is it okay if I prepare my ritual in here? I may have to draw on the walls and some on the floor.
Will it come off?
Maybe.
You have a chalk?
Chalk on carpet, or do you have something else other than carpet in Tabby's floors for her apartment?
No, she rolls back the carpets because they're area rugs. And
All right.
And
That-
that tapestry she had on the wall, she'd pull out of the way for her as well.
That will do. I will, and she starts making a circle on the floor in like salt. She gets salt, she pours it on the floor.
Yeah, there's salt in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Right then. The Parvis's apartment.
Is Parvis's apartment locked?
Yes.
Okay. Tabby has a key. We already established this.
That is true.
All right, Parvis. Technically,
Yeah.
I know you were looking to get rid of doesn't fully understand humanity,
But
but it's still
I-
kind of there.
I know I want to get rid of it. I'm waiting for an idea for a replacement.
You'll get one soon. Do you? Here's a chip for your apartment wasn't locked.
You should really
I
take
should,
that off.
but-
It's important.
I know, but
If there
part of
ever a
me's going.
situation to not take a chip, it is now.
I know, but a big part of me is going. But would he have locked it? Probably not. That's the problem.
If it needs when you're a rat, you've learned to protect your things, baby.
Sean,
Less counter-compelled reason to buy it off, please.
Actually, that is a good point.
Also, you have 12 fate chips, man.
I know. I need them for if I get killed.
You
Yeah,
need
you're
it
about-
for when Eddie stomps you.
Good point. I'll pay that out. Ugh. That's what I thought was going to happen.
Pay it off.
Fine. You're no fun. Damn it. Ugh,
I
sometimes it
can
doesn't
only
like...
take so much impediments. Impediments?
Achievements, yes.
Right. It's been
No.
paid off. It's fine.
Impediment.
The door was locked. The room is secure. Roll me investigation.
who?
All three of you together if you want. Or someone make
Don't
aspects. You know.
Oh, right, because that thing.
Actually,
Nah, I am a ghost speaking paranormal investigator, so I'm going to spend a chap to boost that by 2. A chap. I just
A
called a
chap.
chip a chap.
Here's a chap. Good old chap.
Well said, well said. Cheerio.
I'm going to roll alertness to establish an aspect. Scene awareness,
No.
indicating something indicating just, looking over the area and knowing where everything is.
Roll me alertness for that while you take some time to familiarize yourself with the room.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter because, all right, Eddie, you go in there, you go into the bathroom, and you find hair in a hairbrush.
Oh, that was quick.
That'll work.
Hey guys, I got hair.
And it's like investigate. We need something of Parvis's bathroom. Eddie
I
just
don't
walks
know
in the
how
bathroom, comes out with a hairbrush, still with hair in it.
Yeah,
I don't know how that didn't occur to me.
I mean,
It's okay. Not everyone's made out to be an investigator.
Oh, I love you, Eddie. All right.
and then
I
Phil-
cannot wait to start giving you training.
Tabby giggle at both of them and walks back to her apartment.
Yeah. Teddy,
I'm
you
going
were
to enjoy
you
our
were like,
combat training, Eddie.
yeah, Teddy, you were digging through a pile of junk, trying to find some kind of prized treasure you wanted. Just, I mean, he's keeping this crushed soda can, but does he care about this crushed soda can?
Okay, I accept that.
It's like unfortunately, Parvis has a pile of junk, and he was just like, "I'm going to the bathroom. This is not good." All right, so you got hair.
Oh, that ought to do.
All right.
Indeed.
Back to Riley.
So as you're walking back, oh, Tabby, are you mentioning anything?
Oh, guys.
Huh?
Caitlin's managed to get herself into a spot of trouble.
God damn, it's just one thing after another.
Yes, our beautiful little fox decided to break into Legion headquarters and has gotten herself kidnapped.
What could possibly go wrong?
She's in Hell's Kitchen.
You guys would also notice that Tabby's hand is bandaged a lot better than it had been before.
So now you have to rescue 3 people.
It is true.
That's right. Where's Parvis? Eddie?
Apparently, they knew a rat was following me.
Really? Okay, this day just keeps getting better and better and better.
Your cell phone
I
rings.
know, right?
Mine?
Yeah.
Okay, Tabby answers the phone.
Boss. There's like a whole bunch of people like beating the shit out of Mr. Yee and like fucking up his entire store.
Get as many guys as you have in there right now. I'll be there in a minute.
No, I can't find him.
Can't find who?
Can't find any of the guys.
I'll be there right now. Guys, I'm sorry. I have to go. Business is calling. You have what you need to find Kathy. Please keep me informed.
What about
You know
Kitlin?
what we're going to do about Kitlin. I have to go. And Tabby books it.
Okay, then.
All right, roll me athletics.
Who,
Unless
me?
you're- Yes.
Because I'm booking it down the stairs?
Yeah.
Why is there a chip on my face?
Because demands and legacy of your grandfather.
And I'm actually doing that. All right.
So is the chip a reward or a compel?
Wrong.
Right. All right. All right. So you arrive. You're running through like several blocks, trying to get to where it is. The closer you get, the harder it is to get through people because people are gathering and people are watching.
It's me. They aren't moving out of the way?
No, they're not. They're not looking at you. They're looking in the opposite direction.
Abby starts pushing her way past people, getting them to see her, getting them to know that she's there so that they part
You could
Oh
yell
no.
move.
The people you part move away from you. The people you touch move away from you. The problem is that you have to keep like pushing forward, and it's imagine if like, all right, imagine the president of the United States comes up behind you or something and tries to move you aside with his security agents. You're not going to know it's him until he's already moved past you.
She's pushing through as best she can.
Yeah.
Yell, move, roll, intimidate, or presence.
Barking orders in Chinese. She's pulling a Princess Bride. Everybody.
Are you wanting to intimidate people and scare them, or do you want to cow them with your presence?
I am not sure what the difference is.
Nastiness.
I'm gonna go with intimidation.
All right.
Is intimidation higher, or is presence higher for you?
I mean, you're yelling, but like you're not the only people yelling. So a few people see and try to push aside, but not. It's only open a little.
Oh, she's pushing hard to get through.
All right. All right.
Really, that's something you could have spent chips on.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm gonna spend a chip to
High concept.
add to that.
All right.
I'll take your high concept.
That takes you to a 2.
That takes me to a 4.
It takes you 4. Anyone else? Anything else you try to tag?
No.
Might want to tag trained and tutored by Master Torres or Woman of Many Names and Faces.
I'm just gonna tag her high concept.
All right, with a 4, you're getting an appreciative result. People are starting to park before you. They're looking back like, what the hell? Oh, it's her! Out of the way! And it's starting to part. You're able to get there as you see a bunch of kids kicking the shit out of Mr. Yi.
I yell at them.
All right, roll me intimidate.
And I'm spending 2 chips on that. Because I am a dragon-blooded biker chick with attitude that's got no time for this shit. But I've also been trained and tutored by Hector, so I'm controlling my rage, but I'm pissed as hell.
You're channeling it. That's fine.
So that's 6.
What do you say?
Get the hell away from him.
All right.
Now.
Like the 4 boys that are kind of kicking the shit out of him kind of stop, and they look back at you, and they seem puzzled for a second.
Over here. Now.
All right. Suddenly, roll me alertness. This is to avoid surprise.
Okay. Let's see what her alertness
Too
is.
bad Eddie isn't here. Ah.
Yeah, I know, right?
You're going to make me go through all of my fate chips tonight. Hang on.
All right. You see shadows pass overhead, and you look up, and 2 figures drop just right down by the boys, and one of them pulls out what looks to be a club that has little, like, it's a wooden club, but it's got like black dots running up the side of it on, like, it's sort of in like an octagon shape instead of a rounded shape, if that makes sense.
Okay.
And the other one is carrying...
Japanese mafia.
Yeah. And and another one is carrying a baseball bat with bent nails.
Okay.
Keep an eye on
Hey.
Mr. Gookie.
Yeah.
He might throw you off a cliff.
So immediately these two just start wailing on the kids, pushing them back, and
Do
just
I
start.
recognize the two of them?
What?
No.
Do I
You
recognize
have
them?
never seen these two identical females before. Except they're identical in every way except for one.
Okay.
They have a tattoo. They both have tattoos. One second.
All right. Tabby's running over to Mr. Yi. Oh, I remember them. Somebody shared pictures of me.
Uh-huh. Yes. One of them has a tattoo of what looks to be a blue Oni, and the other has what looks to be a picture of a tattoo of a red Oni. The red Oni, I believe, has the baseball bat. The blue Oni has the club.
Okay.
As you get there, make your way, another man reaches down and starts helping him up.
Oh, Mr. Yi?
Yes.
I walk over to that man.
He looks down and is like, "Are you okay?" And the man looks up at him and goes, "Oh, yes, thank you, sir. Thank you so very much. My pleasure." And he kind of looks at the girls and points into the shop, and the two of them, like, having dispatched easily the boys down there, like, the two of them grab their weapons and just haul ass into the shop where a few more boys are wrecking hell, and they start beating the ever-loving crap out of them in the shop.
Okay, I've walked over to Mr. Yi and this fine-looking gentleman.
Yes. Amelia, you got to Mr. Yi, no, Amelia, you don't get to Mr. Yi at the same point, because as you try to approach Mr. Yi, the two people wielding the weapons come at you. What do you do?
Let me do two reactions of this. She puts up her hands and goes, "I mean Mr. Yi no harm. I'm here to help."
So you visibly cower in front of them?
No, it's not cowering. It's
Roll me discipline.
it's fight. It's a fighting stance, but she's not cowering.
Roll me discipline.
Okay.
Admittedly, what she's describing is a show of non-violence or non-threat.
I understand, but discipline is about emotional control. Like, oh my god, two people coming at me with weapons is...
Right. That's great and all. I'm more saying it's very different from cowering before them.
But if she doesn't pass the discipline check, she should still be showing fear.
Yeah.
Tag
she
trained
might
into it by
flinch,
Master Torres.
You know, yeah.
Tagging Hector Torres again, so that's a 4.
4?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Are you good with the 4, or do you want to roll something else?
No, I think I'm okay with the 4.
Okay. All right.
Great is pretty great.
All right. You are mostly able to control your fear, but there is an instant in which you do flinch.
I flinch. Okay.
Yeah. You like it is like they start coming at you. You raise your hands up as sort of a protect your head, and you kind of flinch for a second before you kind of center yourself and put your thing out there. It looks like the flinch was not unnoticed.
Of course not.
The two of them have stopped, although they stopped at a word from the man who is lifting Mr. Yi up. He then goes, Jia, Jiao, and points into the shop. Take care of them. He goes, yes, Master Song Yang. They bolt in there just with inhuman speed, just in there. And they start just with unearthly grace taking down these boys. And it's almost like an Old West saloon bar fight. Like the boys are flying out the shop and onto the street. And he dusts Mr. Yi off, and he looks over. Are you approaching the man also now that the people there are?
Oh yeah, she's going over to him.
Right. So you walk over. Are you okay with the flinch? Did you want to spend another chip to get rid of it?
Oh yes.
You're okay with it.
Flinching.
What?
Does not flinch.
Does not flinch?
No, she does not flinch.
Very good. A tag of your high concept will get rid of that flinch entirely.
Oh yeah.
All right. So they come at you, and you put your hands up, and it looks like it's about to be a fight before he calls them off. All right.
This is her territory. This is her job. She ain't flinching for no one.
No, but she did just kind of fail.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm well aware of that.
He looks at you and goes, You. Who are you?
I could ask you the same thing. Who are you?
A passerby. I am concerned with the treatment of this place. Saw that there was a need, and I sent my assistants to offer assistance. You should really talk with your enforcer. They need to do a much better job.
They were here watching. They were doing their job.
The person who was in charge of keeping this area safe was watching and did nothing.
Then I will have to have words with him, won't I?
Are you the Dragon of Chinatown? Are you the dragon?
He didn't say anything.
You look very young to be the dragon. You sent a man to watch this area, a street boss. You're the street boss.
He's still not saying anything.
Okay, that's fair enough. I just want to make sure that it's still being quiet, Izos. You need hire a new street boss. Current one, unfit. Completely unfit.
And you know about this how?
No fit street boss would let this happen to one of their men, or did he not pay?
He's paid, but it seems that someone else has taken it into their own head to cause trouble in my part of town.
Your
Are you
part of
that
town.
trouble? Or are you, as you say, a passerby?
So what did you just say?
I said he has paid, but it seems that someone else has decided to cause trouble in my part of town. Are you a part of this trouble, or as you say, an innocent passerby?
I offer the assistance of my people to help save this man's life, and you accuse me of being part of this? Is this how you do all your dealings?
Things are going on, and I don't know you. I'm sorry. I am grateful for your assistance.
Don't be sorry. Just be better at your job. And with that, he turns and walks away, calling for the girls to come follow him.
Okay.
You are a rebellious, dragon-blooded, gothic bike chick with an attitude.
Oh no! Don't let him walk away from that.
Oh no, I'm letting him walk away. Tabby starts making phone calls.
You're a rebellious, dragon-blooded.
You're gonna let him have that last word?
Because I don't have a good comeback for that, Brandon.
I know. Well,
you must suffer.
It's all no. You don't have a good verbal comeback. He basically just trounced you in that area. Yes. But
what do you want me to do? Punch him in the face? No.
Then buy off the ship.
See, you're making me go through all of my fate chips tonight.
Yeah.
You don't want me to have any fate chips.
It's almost like the shit's hitting the fan, and this is when you need fate chips.
Why did you just drop another chip on my face?
Because he just insulted you in front of everyone. All right, there we go.
I don't know what to do about that. She just has to fix everything, so she's making phone calls.
All right, who are you calling?
All of her street bosses. Everyone.
Oh, underbosses. You are the street boss basically here.
She's calling everyone.
All right.
Every enforcer, every underboss, every single one of them. She's having them come to her at different times so that she's not clearing out the street. So there's still somebody there. And she's getting somebody permanently placed in Mr. Yee's shop. 24/7.
Yeah, Mr. Yi is looking at you with disgust.
She knows.
There is zero trust in his eyes.
She completely understands that.
He looks at you and goes, "No more pay. No pay you."
No, that's not the way this works, Mr. Yi.
You no work. Puh! He spits at you. Blood is in the spit. That's what you get. That's what you deserve. I tell you there's problem. You don't believe me. You
I
harass
did
me.
my job to take care of these problems.
You did no job.
Required. And I will discipline those who failed you.
He gets up. His family kind of come and just like they start pulling him away.
Drink so I don't knock it over with my power cord. Sorry, plugging in my computer. Yes, he does, Eddie.
Would you care to beat him in the middle of the street? For his disrespect? I mean, you aren't beating the other guy, but you could beat this guy.
Yeah, she slaps Mr. Yi up beside the face.
All right, there you go. Take a chip back.
I will do my job, Mr. Yi. And she leaves.
Take that chip back.
You should tell him to remember who he's talking to.
Oh, that
That's
was
my opinion.
implied in the slap.
Everyone gives you a really wide berth.
Oh yeah, she's fuming. She goes to the meeting place and starts talking to all of the bosses.
Oh, it's gonna take a while for them to get together. Like that's what you.
Oh, as she said one at a time. Do not clear out the streets. Those were her specific orders. There were supposed to be people on the streets at all times, and they're to come to her in waves.
All right.
She's not clearing out the streets.
All right. So we'll get back to Tabby in a second and what happens.
Yeah, she's heading back.
Eddie.
She's heading back to Hector's, by the way.
All right. Sean and Eddie.
Yes. What are we doing?
What are you doing? You're just watching as a tracking spell gets made?
Yeah.
So things have kind of gone to shit.
I.
Hey,
So far, so
Caitlin,
good.
I love how no one cares. All right.
That's I was referring to that too. I mean,
Who's next on the list?
Kitlin is captured.
We don't really know where she is or how we're going to rescue her.
In headquarters, Tabby told you.
Yeah,
You
Tabby
can
knows where
head
she
for
is. Tabby also said we'll deal with Caitlin when she gets back.
Kitlin's captured. Parvis is captured. Kathy is captured.
Everyone's been kidnapped.
It's almost like it was all planned out. Like it's some sort of conspiracy.
Yes, probably the Illuminati vampires are behind it all.
Who else could pull off a these
Well,
kidnappings, these
It's
coordinated kidnappings?
either the Illuminati or Caitlin did something really stupid like rush into the enemy's headquarters without anybody to back her up, and it's a coincidence. One or the other.
Yeah, one or the other.
The den of the enemy. Yeah, not headquarters. The den of the enemy. That's it.
So, go on, Eddie. You're able to get a tracking spell.
One to track Catherine works.
No, the one to track Catherine work fizzles.
Figured.
But
the one to track Parvis works.
it does.
So is this the kind of tracking spell that gives us location, or is it the kind that points?
She's going to do a Riley. All right, Riley's tracking spell is a sort of spiral thing. So she basically takes Parvis's hair and she wraps it around a crystal on her hand, like with a chain, and then moves it in a circle over a map. And it starts, like drifting in a circle, and as she chants, and it starts, narrowing down the location. The longer she goes. So she's doing it for quite some time, and then the pendant just stops and just starts wagging back and forth. I lost him.
Damn.
What was the area that we got narrowed down?
The area that got narrowed down to, it's in Manhattan.
Is that it?
1 second, I'm looking up something.
Okay. I was a little afraid that we're going to have to scour Manhattan.
No.
Is that mine that's making that noise?
It is.
Huh.
It is in the lower tip of Manhattan. Like.
I think that's me.
Like.
one is it used?
All right. South of Chinatown. It is in an area. It was circling the lower tip of Lower Manhattan.
Ah. Is that one?
Near the north edge was Columbus Park and Canal Street. So sort of Tribeca, like part of Tribeca, part of Two Bridges, and everything.
I don't know how to make that do it.
south of that.
All right, hold on. Where is Barvis? I was trying to fix the sensitivity levels for my microphone, so I didn't hear anything.
He is it was kind of saying that he is south of Canal Street. So it was cutting off parts of Tribeca and Two Bridges. And that's the area around in which to search.
Can we take like a 5-minute break real quick? I gotta get something to eat.
You can get a 5-minute break if you want.
Okay.
All right, so Eddie,
Yep.
what are you doing? You have this location. Sean's apparently going off to do something else. I don't know. Are you understanding what I'm telling you?
Sort of.
It's in Manhattan. It's probably west of the Two Bridges neighborhood and south of Tribeca.
All right.
In a circle that encompasses over the tip of there out into basically the water. I mean, you know what it looks like, right? Manhattan?
Yes.
All right. Are you familiar with Tribeca?
No. I'm just looking up on Google Maps.
Oh, you're a later. Garment District. We're in Chinatown.
All right. So there's Tribeca right here. Are you seeing this on the map? There's Tribeca right here. That's Two Bridges. So the circle is kind of from here down and around, probably a little over the New Jersey line and down around there, coming up into Two Bridges. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So down in this area is what you have been isolated to for where they have taken Parvis.
Interesting.
For Parvis, you lose the connection to him. So, Eddie, do you have a plan on what you're going to do with that area?
Huh. Plan is probably drive around and. I mean, I don't know what I'd even be looking for.
Admittedly, I should mention right here, this area right here is Chinatown, where you're at.
Yeah.
2 hours to walk. Hour and a half.
Okay.
So, all right,
Huh, that actually includes the stock exchange. Huh.
it does.
So they're in a very fancy part of town. Yeah, I suppose I'll start, checking the places around there, probably starting with the parks and then the abandoned warehouses. Like the
Right.
Battery.
Battery Park.
Yeah.
All right. We can do that when you get back. So Tabitha,
Mm-hmm.
so you put out the call. Before anyone gets to you, your cell phone rings.
Okay. Do I want to answer this call?
Oh, you're fairly certain it's your grandfather.
Oh yeah, she's fairly certain it's her grandfather. She lets it ring for a while, but she's really not sure she wants to answer this call. She does, finally.
What happened?
I don't know. They weren't where they were supposed to be.
Your men?
Yes.
Were
Had
you?
orders, and they weren't there. I don't know. I'm waiting for them to come explain themselves.
Did I not just give you another person for this job?
You did?
What have you had him doing?
He had a family matter he needed to attend to.
I see. Connor, are you back?
No.
No, he's not. You will get him, and you will bring him to me.
He had a family
I'm
matter
back.
he needed to attend to. I will get him to help me to fix this.
You will get him to explain to me how he let this happen on his watch. I am very displeased.
I can tell.
Perhaps this is too much for you. Perhaps you'd be better suited in another place.
This is the task you gave me. Are you saying you were wrong?
Are you trying to... Well, I mean, it would seem I had too much faith in you. Did I misplace my faith?
No, you didn't.
Very well. I am talking to your men right now.
Do I need to come by?
Do you?
They're my men. This is my job. They failed me. Brandon?
Very well. Do what you see fit. call ends.
He goes to her grandfather's place.
All right. Sean.
Yep.
As I was telling Eddie, this is Tribeca. All right? This is Two Bridges, and this right here is Chinatown, okay? The circle that you were getting was here. Can you see the cursor?
Let's see. Where's the area? I can kind of see the cursor. It's jumping around.
That is Two Bridges. This is Chinatown. The circle you're getting. That makes sense.
That's a really big area.
It's a lot bigger than it was.
Yep.
Because it started out all right here.
Yeah, I know.
And then got slowly in. And slowly in. And slowly in. And then, wow.
Here's a question. Would we be able to get more accurate results if we did the spell again and Riley siphoned power off of me to power the spell? Or more accurately, I provided power.
It's possible, but she'd have to siphon a whole hell of a lot of power to do what she was doing there. You might be able to get a detective spell up and going with some of your power if you're willing to put in blood or things like that.
How draining would this be?
Very, very draining. It would be you inflicting consequences upon yourself. Draining.
Perhaps best to hold off from that for now.
Caitlin.
Yep.
The door opens.
I look up.
It's Felix. You boys. They've got new things. Like put in their belt, over their arms, vaguely familiar stuff.
I stand up.
He goes. Felix walks over and pushes you back to the ground. He goes, well, looks like what turned out, but, I mean, I don't know why we should keep you alive here anymore.
Because I can help you.
With what? You stole from me. And he slaps you across the face. The wound that he gave you before is what hits the ground first, and that really hurts. We're still hauling things in. I'll give you till we finish to learn about another place. I'd start thinking if I were you. Slams the door. Parvis!
Hello.
So, you were taken to a location.
Yup.
You were let out in people who were putting on like easily removed clothes. They like, hey, the lady kind of turns to you and goes, We should introduce ourselves. That is Nikki. That is Bethany. Here we have Jake and Kent. The one in the chair is Adam. And this is Stephen. He's like, I am called Michelle. We are your brothers and sisters. We serve the mistress.
Okay, it's nice to meet you all.
And like the guy who she said was Jake kind of sidles up to you and goes, "Have you come home to serve the mistress too?"
Yeah.
I've never met the mistress, so I don't know.
You've met the mistress. You would not be here if you had not met the mistress.
Okay.
Nikki goes, the mistress gave us life. Gave us the ability to be as we are. We owe everything to her.
Interesting. So she really is the one behind it all.
She will lead us.
I really want to meet her now.
Come, we will show you.
Okay. He follows.
So, they lead you into a room. Roll me alertness.
Human form alertness is at +3. There you are. Bad fate roll. That's not bad.
Oh.
All right. You see a familiar woman
Familiar?
in a cage.
Oh, shit.
A dog cage. Her eyes focus on you. I knew you were bad news!
It's Kathy, isn't it?
Yes.
And she's really fucking mad right now.
No.
I can't blame her in the slightest for some reason.
There are
Hi,
two
Kathy.
men who look very vicious next to her, and as she starts pounding on the dog cage, one of them sticks a metal contraption to it, and electricity sparks through the cage. And she...
Like a taser
that's
or
terrible.
something. I'm guessing. Something that shoots electricity, so yeah, like a taser or something. That's just how I'm going to think of it.
Cattle prod.
Cattle prod, true.
Cattle prod. Yeah. I think they actually get bigger shocks than tasers do.
Yes, they do, and they are really nasty. Is she okay?
She was an outsider. She was asking questions. Stephen found her. Stephen led her to us.
So why do you have her in a cage, though?
It is what her kind do to us. They put us in cages, so we will put them in cages.
But did she ever put any of our kind into a cage?
She is one of them.
What about the mistress?
Damn it, I want to get her freed, but I know that talking to them is not going to help. This
Bring up
Parvis.
the mistress. Sarah's a human.
I was gonna piss her.
I'll make
That's gonna
her
piss him
special.
off, but yeah, that's what I suggested.
Yeah, actually, it's like, but isn't the mistress a human?
Mistress is a god.
Blasphemer! You dare speak of the mistress that way?
Oh, goody, another god. Like, literally a god?
Yes, she is our creator, our goddess.
Okay, now I really have to meet her.
All
I
right,
can't help it. I already know a god.
all right. So they lead you. It's like, are you sure you wish to meet the mistress?
Well, she can. I'm certain she can tell me where I came from. So.
They lead you down a dark hallway.
Look what anything you can text
I'm well aware of how bad this is going to end, but yeah.
All
I'll
right.
keep following.
Not what I'm looking for.
All right, there's a door at the end of the hallway. She is through there.
You're not gonna. Am I to go in alone?
They kind of push you forward.
That's a yes. Okay. And he opens the door, and we'll go in then.
Open the door. It's dark. It's twisted, but there seems to be a light behind a couple bookshelves.
I don't see anyone at the moment. I'm guessing, right?
No.
Then I'll call out and say hello.
No response.
Well, why do I think I just walked into something really bad?
The light flickers, kind of. You think you see some movement.
I take a step into the room then.
All right. Are you making your way around the shelves? You getting
Yeah,
a view?
Yeah, I don't want to like.
So you make your way around the shelves, and it's a shrine with a giant hand-drawn image of a woman out of charcoal on what looks to be some kind of canvas.
Wait a minute.
She crazy.
Yeah.
The thing is, I didn't go to Autumn, so I don't know about this in character, but I think you guys did describe it to me. People in pictures. So, immediately. Hello? He asks the painting questioningly, I guess.
No movement. Admittedly, you start to see you're like it's lit by candlelight. That might be where you got the movement from, the flickering of the flame moving the shadows.
Okay.
But the charcoal image just sits there. There are gifts arrayed all around it. Some of bone. Some of what looked to be at one time food.
Yeah.
Some of coins and money.
Interesting. I have no idea what to think about this now. I'm incredibly confused, both in and out of character. I was given no instruction on what to do, just to go in the room. So,
Admittedly, it seems like it's kind of a shrine. You get the sense that the mistress isn't actually here, that this is where they pay homage to her.
damn. I have so many questions for her.
Yeah. Ooh.
Then I guess, yeah. This might be a sense of overacting, but as it dawns on him, he just... that she's not here, and the person he's been looking for so long is not here. Sits down in front of the shrine and just damn it. And sits there and thinks for a minute.
You feel the presence.
What the? Oh shit, she actually is a god. Or a wave walker or something. I've been trying to find her for so long. So many questions.
She may have simply just came in through the Never Never.
It's also a possibility. It could be she has a way of hearing in this room or something.
Getting in and out of it is easier than you think, especially for wizards.
Oh shit, she's a wizard. I forgot that part.
Yes. How did you forget that? That's what makes her dangerous.
That and a few other things, but this makes her especially dangerous. But
You feel a hand fall on your shoulder.
he looks up and
It's Michelle.
oh,
Speak to her.
like, say what to her though?
Talk to her. Oh, by the way, Eddie, there's probably no convincing Catherine that you're not part of a cult now.
Oh, great.
Wait, has she seen them turn to rats?
Probably.
Well, now she's
probably
knee deep in it.
She's probably seen that the two big burly men guarding her cage turn into Doberman also.
Doberman. Oh,
Oh, goody. Yeah, I could see this becoming a new trouble. Okay. All right. I have no idea what to say, both in and out of character, so I gotta think for a second. Hello, Miss Sarah? Are you
She kind of slaps you, mistress. The
okay?
mistress.
Okay, sorry. Ow. Hello, mistress. I made that out. Haha. Hello, mistress. I've never I've never spoken to you before, but I am so confused.
I still cook your sock.
Tell her. She will make it all better.
No, you guys are playing the cult.
Damn it. That was pretty good. Okay. Well, I know who made me what I am now, but I wanted to ask her so many questions, like,
Then ask.
okay,
Ask and clear your mind and receive the answers.
This sounds like a bad idea.
it does, doesn't it?
This is called brainwashing.
It sounds like it is, huh?
This is
The
what
thing is, guess how much interaction Parvis has had with any kind of religion, period? 0. So he's not aware of that. Let's see. But okay. I know.
Hey, you
Yeah.
you don't know how you got here, but you want to find out. So are you willing to do something crazy? Like listening to a painting?
You know, that's actually a pretty fair point. I'm already talking to a painting.
You are a lost soul, adrift, looking for answers in this world, and here's a group of people offering you answers. Are you going to turn them away?
God damn it. It sucks because Patrick's quite skeptical. Parvis, on the other hand...
Parvis
God damn
has
it,
been
Parvis.
warned about these people.
Has he?
Parvis, yeah. By Sean, maybe by Tatsuo.
No.
I don't
Not
think he
necessarily about
has.
these ones specifically, but about the easy way out.
Shit. Is that
The easy
actually...
way out is never the right way out. Not really.
When would you have told them this?
I'm trying to think if Tatsuo ever said something like that. No, not those words.
You've had many talks with him. Also,
Tatsuo
I'm
said you were
sure-
smart. Tatsuo does seem to accept you and care about you, but they haven't told you have to get rid of Tatsuo.
I know,
They
that's...
Asked you for
the thing I
information.
was about to say, I'm sure there's been at least one time where
Connor,
you
quiet.
were hanging out.
Connor,
Oh,
quiet.
come on, you
I mean-
asked me for a situation where I could have said that. I was talking about that. Fine.
It's a fair point, but... damn it. I really want to pay it off, but I also really want to see where this goes.
Then accept the chip and go with the insanity, dude. Embrace the insanity and love it.
I mean, you could pay it off and hope that I'm going to throw a second one at you. Are you willing to...
Remember-
The question you have to ask, are you willing to do this for one chip? That's the question you really have to ask.
The problem is, would he do this to find out answers? Probably. That's the one, aside from trying to...
Then take the chip, man.
Yeah, I'm well aware this is a bad idea, I know. But I'm taking the chip.
All right.
I'm
What is
sorry.
Parvis doing?
After being kind of... Because even a rat's thinking, but talking to a painting doesn't make sense. He's just says screw it to himself and starts asking questions like, I know what you did, but why? Why did you choose me? That kind of stuff, you know? Why was I freed, etc., etc. I can't go much more in depth than that because my mind's going, what are other questions people would ask? I don't know.
What am I?
Everybody wants the answers, but they rarely know the questions.
42. But yes, you're right.
You hear
I mean, he's not complaining about it because
there's like something in you that you feel like freedom.
What?
just as he asks questions, he starts feeling more free.
No, the word freedom comes into your mind.
Ooh, that's interesting. Also worrying on many different levels. I don't know what to say to that. But the word's in his mind now, and probably blinks for a second and then goes, freedom.
Chaos.
Chaos?
Freedom.
He's gonna end well. I think I know where this is headed already. Yeah, exactly. Chaos is freedom?
Michelle nods, like, vigorously.
But It's freedom. So the answer is freedom. Does that mean the answer is chaos?
Michelle nods vigorously.
Okay, I kind of figured. What does that even entail, though? Or what do you... Yeah, I gotta use the word.
She takes your hand. Come, I will show you.
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
That's
She
because
leads you out
Patrick...
of the room.
God, this is dumb.
Starts leading you back.
This is such a bad idea.
All right, and she leads you into a room that has maps all over it
Maps.
and diagrams.
Oh my god. Calm down, imagination. It might not be that bad yet. I could see how this could be bad. What's all this?
You know, all right. So, would you like to tag, know the city like my own tail, to for me to tell you what the places are?
Yes, I'm willing to tag that. There we go. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't need to drag
Police
chips.
station, Wall Street, several museums, other high population centers.
That's kind of what I thought. God damn it. Because my mind's just immediately going, oh my god, they're terrorists.
You're not wrong.
Rat jihad.
You forget what. Do you remember what she was doing in Frederick?
Oh shit, the nature stuff.
Yeah.
Oh no. Is she gonna... Oh no. In the back of my mind, I'm just going, someone should tell Summer about this. They probably might want to know about nature exploding.
Nature exploding.
As in, if I'm not mistaken, I think I know what it is, but I'm going to ask.
Must be a Frederick thing.
Kind of.
Oh yeah. It was interesting. So apparently having a demon or a spirit inside your head messes you up for life. Good to know. Or,
She did not have the spirit inside her head.
oh, she was just like this?
Yeah.
Fuck. Oh, right. I'm thinking of the other one. Shit. Actually, the one who got...
Yeah, the other one's dead.
Yeah.
Oh, she died?
Yeah, she died.
Yeah.
That's just the spirit
The
left her?
spirit burned out her life in order to power one last fuck you spell.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Effective either.
I forgot
Kind of
about...
alive, really.
I mean, she fried all the electronics around Frederick in a very big area, so...
Yeah, but that's just kind of magic.
Anyway, Harvest.
Anyway. So,
Roll me scholarship.
I have that. Because I thought it would fit the character a little bit. Oh, damn it, I unclicked my portrait. Modifier of 2. Thank you, dice.
Okay. Yeah, those schematics do not look like they're for something magical. They look like there's something physical. And you're fairly certain that trinitrotoluene and Semtex are names of explosives.
Just say offhandedly he saw an action movie once or something. We got to plant the Semtex. I don't know. Something like that.
Admittedly, what?
Trinitrotoluene.
Trinitrotoluene. All right, whatever.
Jesus Christ.
Dihydrogen monoxide.
Yes.
Technically not. Well,
Semtex.
yeah.
Scary as shit. There we go.
You will be part of us. You will help us. We can go where the humans cannot see. We can build these devices beneath them. And then, when the time is right, we will bring their civilization to the ground. And chaos will reign.
Well. Huh. Yeah.
Are you with us, brother?
I'm trying to resist the urge to just say, and Pyrus turns tail and fucking runs, but I'm trying to resist the urge to do that because I'm like, no, he probably wouldn't because we've been hunting for Kathy and we know where she is. So, how would he go about this? This is the problem of him having more intellect now. Now I have to think harder. I can't just go, okay. I'm not very good at deceit either, so I can't go, I'll go along with this. Well, I could. I could try. That might be the best idea at the moment. Actually. Ow! Fuck. Sorry. Bit my finger. It really hurt. Yeah. Damn it, this is such a bad idea, but I'm going to do a deceit roll, I think, and say, sure, I'll go along with this.
All right.
I'm well aware that I'm probably going to fuck this up, but that's why I've got 10 chips. God damn. What could I apply to this? I wish I had something that said, I really don't want to kill people, but as an aspect or something like that. Because I'm so curious about them. Shit, what can I tag?
Anyone have any ideas on what he could tag?
Oh, wait. Life ain't easy when you're a rat.
Maybe you'd have to give me a reason for it.
Well, since it's a play on words, my entire reason for that would be, isn't a rat? Oh, no, a rat would be someone who's a snitch. Never mind. Shit. Although, learning information to then snitch to someone, is that too much of a stretch? It's too much of a stretch. I think it's too much of a stretch. Experiment wouldn't really help. I don't have much for social. That's actually going to be tricky. No. Can I don't know if I can argue my high concept because it doesn't really apply to lying. I mean, what about being an experiment would make it easier to lie, or a former experiment?
Nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going, in league with Tatsuo the Dragon? Probably not. Unless they play word games or something regularly, but...
Keep in mind,
VHS.
keep in mind, this can also speak to your motivations. Not just your ability to lie, but your motivations. Like, just because Catherine Bryce's BFF does not give Tabby any necessary skills, but it will make Tabby more skillful when associating with Catherine Bryce.
Or Eddie.
Yeah, or possibly Eddie.
That's true.
If it says, I'm doing really good because I care about it because I am blank. Or, or because I blank. I've got two of them in my head right now, but it is...
Because I'm debating, I could argue. Excuse me. That was gross. I could argue probably. Well, I don't know. What would apply to my motivation here? Our motivation's to, well, help Kathy to not get a bunch of people killed, because I kind of like people, because they're interesting. I don't know if I could argue, I don't know how I got here, but I want to find out as one. I think that's a stretch. A really big stretch.
Might I make a suggestion, Purvis?
Oh, yeah, I just got an idea, yeah?
I just had an idea as well. You could tag 2.
2?
Yes. I don't know who I am, but I really want to find out, so I found this group of people that has information for me. However, I'm in league with Tatsuo a dragon, a really nice guy who's helped me out. So I'm going to try and learn what I can from these people and bring information back to Tatsuo so that he can help the humans.
That's a fair point, because he has more power than I do. He could probably help.
Do you think the city exploding might hurt Tatsuo?
Yeah.
It would hurt his bottom dollar.
You can tag with, wanting to learn about yourself, in that you're going to try and learn from these people, but also gather information so that you can bring it back to Tatsuo in hopes that he can help.
Well,
that was my idea.
Tatsuo might work. The one that I thought of was know the city like my own tail. I know this city. I like this city.
You've hit. That was the second one I was thinking of. Is you have a aspect that ties you to the city, and this is a threat against the city.
Yeah, that was
thinking too.
Because I was looking at that and going,
wait a minute. If they start blowing off chunks of it, you have to get to know it all over again.
Yeah. So know the city like my own tail. I could argue in league with Tatsuo the dragon, I think, but I don't know. And I don't know how I got here, but I want to find out. That puts me to 6. I'd just like to make sure that this succeeds, because this could wind up being pivotal. Especially since I might blow it with the next roll. So
we've got our fingers crossed for you, man.
I know, this is actually, I need to tell the party. Oh god. I need to get out of here.
Yep.
He's found Catherine. And she's okay. Mostly.
Could I argue in league with Tatsuo the dragon? Or is that too much of a stretch?
Yeah, you can argue in league with Tatsuo.
Okay, then yeah, I'll do that. That'll bump it up.
Because those were the 2 that I was saying. In league with Tatsuo, because this is going to hurt him. And,
oh, yeah.
And know the city like my own tail, because admittedly, none of the bombs are really in Chinatown, but everything else blowing. The police department is right next to Chinatown, so it's going to hurt Chinatown.
Oh shit! Yes, it will. That's a fair point. Whew. Okay, so that's an 8.
Yeah, that's an 8. You go totally in, like you start embellishing about how in you are, like. She kind of smiles and she hugs you, and she's like, "I'm so glad you are here, brother."
Oh, now I feel bad. A little bit. And then another part of me is, they're gonna fucking kill people. Don't feel bad. Oh god.
All right. So Parvis, what do you want to do while you're riding high on everyone believing you?
Am I basically stuck in this building, or are they explaining their plans, or?
They're explaining a little bit, but what do you want to do? You have the run of the place right now. You're not in charge, but like.
Get them to release Catherine.
I know. I want to try doing that. This is partly why I have been saving ships.
Do or do not.
There is no try.
Because I just thought of a good argument for why we don't need to hold her. That argument being, if we let her out in the city, she's going to wind up in one of those areas, and she'll get taken out anyway. So
she knows too much.
Yeah,
that's a good argument back.
I was gonna say that.
She was poking around. She knows too much.
Because that's a really good argument back.
The mistress would never approve of such actions. When the mistress gets here, we will hand her over to the mistress.
Don't do it. You're better than them.
Maybe I'll just try. I'm just trying to think of what I could do aside from. I could go over to Kathy and speak to her for a minute, I guess.
You could. You could probably get her interrogated privately.
That's a good idea, actually. Where I'm interrogating her, basically, and just talking to her.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah.
Privately, so no one's listening.
Yeah, exactly. Privately, so no one can listen, because I must understand. I don't know. I need to know what she knows. That way I'm up to speed with everyone else. That's my logic.
She is as fool as the fool who follows her.
The fool that follows. Oh. Wow.
Hey, that's not very nice.
Yeah, it took me a second, and I'm like, hey. I just realized the voice in the back of Parvis's head saying, dude, is pretty much Eddie. Oh god, Eddie's in my head. He's Illuminati.
Yeah, that'd be the greatest twist.
Eddie was Illuminati the
I
whole
was
time.
Illuminati all along.
It's the most brilliant twist.
Nazi rats.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'll attempt to get her into a private interrogation then, so I can just talk to her. I don't know how I'd go about doing that. Is the problem?
Oh, you ask, and they drag her into a room and leave you there.
Okay.
In the cage still. She's still in the cage. They hand you the cattle prod.
Okay.
She glares at you. And to think I trusted you.
And the door closes, I'm guessing.
Yes.
As she is like, is there a table in the middle of the room or something?
No, it's just you and her in a room.
All right. Then yeah, I'm gonna just drop the cattle prod away from her because I don't want her to stab me. I'm just saying. She's kind of pissed, and I can imagine why. I'm gonna say,
You don't say.
I can't imagine why. No,
Why is
On a
everyone
low
so
voice
mean?
saying everybody else is coming to rescue her.
I'm gonna just say to her,
In a hushed tone.
what?
In a hushed tone.
Yes, thank you. In a hushed tone. Say to her quietly.
You
Look,
explain
Kathy.
boldly.
Yes, I shout at the top of my lungs. No, yeah, in a hushed tone, quietly, etc., etc. Other adjectives. Those are adjectives. Yes, sorry. I'm an English major. I should know this. Just say quietly to her as I kneel down next to the cage. Kathy, I'm going to get you out of here, and I'm going to try to stop them and tell everyone what's about to happen.
What do you mean, what's about to happen?
Very bad things.
Very, very bad.
Make sure
things.
she's hushed too.
Yeah, it's like actually.
What's going on? Where's Eddie? You guys said I could see Eddie.
He says very quietly, look, just try to keep quiet for a minute because Eddie is the reason I'm here. Half lie, but also
Eddie
true.
sent you?
She being loud or quiet?
Loud.
Yeah. It's like
Parvis, do you attempt to make her less loud at any point?
that's why I keep saying to her, please, can you keep it down? I don't want them onto me.
Let me go! Let me go right now!
This is gonna suck. I really hope this doesn't come to me having to show loyalty by zapping her. I really hope it doesn't. I really don't want to hurt her. She's been through so much shit. I feel so bad for her. I really feel bad for her. Look. If you can, you just need to wait a little bit longer.
No,
Have
let
a
me out
plan.
now!
Shut up.
I'm gonna have to silence her. God fucking damn it.
I'm going to tell you this.
Yeah.
You don't have to do anything. Anything you do, you choose to do.
I know. I'm just going, what is the best way?
You always make the wrong choice.
You don't always make the wrong choice.
It just feels like it.
There's just always consequences for the things you choose.
Damn it. Oh, wait, I still have my cell phone on me, don't I?
Yes, you do.
No one's come running yet because of her shouting or whatever
No.
that I can hear.
It seems like she shouts a lot.
Oh, so they're just tuning her out.
Looks like it.
If she starts, it might be that if she stops shouting, they're gonna wonder what's going on.
Shit, that's actually a good point. But
Unless, of course, they come in and they hear a bzzz. No. Okay, all right.
I know, that's why I'm just going, I'm afraid I might have to do something bad. Like, I won't be forced to, but I may have no obvious choice. That's the problem, is obvious choices. Okay. All right. He says, okay, and pulls out his cell phone and dials Eddie. I don't know if I can get a GPS location of this place. Probably not.
Eddie, your cell phone rings.
Hello? Wait, who is it? Who's calling?
It's Parvis.
Oh my god, Parvis?
You'll
Where
never
are you?
guess. I don't know where I am, but you'll never guess who's here with me. And he holds the phone to the cage so she can hear.
Eddie?
Oh my god, Kathy? Are you okay?
Is it on speakerphone?
Probably not. He basically says, it's someone you want to talk to. And has it close enough that she can sort of put her ear against it. Just says, it's someone you really want to talk to. Trust me.
She grabs the phone, takes it, she's like, Eddie, help save me! Help, they've got me in a cage and there's a kettle run! Help save me! Help save me! Save me, Eddie, save me!
Have fun, Eddie.
No pressure.
It's the most obvious choice to call at this point.
How you use them.
There's a knock on the door.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
What are you doing, Parvis?
I'm debating whether I should just go, oh, rat form, she's scary, she's gonna kill me. No, and play act. Or just, yeah, I'm gonna go over to the door and open it a crack. Yes?
What's going on in here? It's a guy. One of the... He narrows his eyes and he looks at you.
She is...
Why is she curled up in a ball like that?
Like, I had to shock her.
She was crying for him again.
Yeah.
The crazy man. You want me to help her? I brought her in, so she's technically mine. It's the guy named Steven.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Look, you're new. Michelle thinks she runs the place. Adam thinks he should be in charge. But I'm the one who gets results. You want results? He starts walking into the room.
She's curled up and I'm guessing hiding the phone, basically.
Yep. Eddie, you can hear what's going on, but she's no longer speaking.
Okay. He's not going to be clueless enough to be like, what? What's going on? Into the phone.
Shit, I wish I could get away to have him.
Are you mindful enough, though, to mute your end?
I don't know.
Can you do that?
Is he?
Can you do that with the
You're
cell?
a paranormal investigator. Yes, you would.
True. Yeah, all you have to
That
do,
makes sense.
all cell phones have a mute function. You just hit the mute, and then you're no longer making sound. But you can still hear them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. What do you... I'm very, very carefully wording this. I'm trying to think. But only one question. What are you going to do to her?
Get results.
Get results how?
He takes the cattle prod, starts walking towards her.
I wish I was a fighting character. God damn it. Because then I could punch him and zap him with the prod. Yeah. I can only think of one logical thing to do, and it's going to make me look like an asshole. And I'm well aware of it. But I'm going to do it. Fuck it. And I feel bad about this in person. Like, seriously.
What exactly are you doing?
I'm going to walk up to him and say, no, I'll do it.
Why?
Because he might zap her for a long time. Or multiple times in a row. I can at least control how long it's going to last. I know that's stupid, but a tiny bit of control and a tiny bit of mercy is something. That's all I can do. I feel so bad about this. But yeah, this is the only thing I can think of. I'm not strong enough to fight him. I get a sucker punch him. That's about it. And he's gonna snap me in half. Why don't I have fists? God damn it. I need Eddie's martial arts. Eddie, become my spirit.
You could try using social skills to make them go easy on her. And
You could try intimidation to let him leave the room.
God damn it, I don't have intimidation.
You have 8 fate chips.
I know, and I could roll 4 minuses 3 times in a row. But you are right. Okay, then I'm going to change what I said then. Walk up to him and sort of puff up my relatively short body and go, no, I'll do it. You can leave. In the most intimidating voice I can do.
Right. Roll me intimidation.
Please not 4 minuses. It's coming. I can feel it. I had so many lucky rolls. It's coming. Let's see. I don't have intimidation. No, I do not. That's not that bad. I have fate chips. Thank God I have fate chips. And that's not worth re-rolling. So, former experiment ratware.
Sure.
Okay, there's one.
Spend 3 chips, get +5.
Fair point. Life
Life
when you're
when you're a rat, it's
you're a
maybe
rat.
tough.
Yeah, no, that one actually really works for that one.
okay. That's 3. Or that's at +3. Sorry. And I know. Rat-like reflexes? Nah. Maybe. That's more for.
I'm not seeing any other one.
I mean, I could argue Tatsuo with social stuff more because we talk a lot. I
Sure,
can't.
actually,
give him
I'll
social
take
practice.
that. You know,
Oh shit, you're right. Okay.
you are in League of Tatsuo, and he's been telling you're a fucking god, man. So.
Yeah.
So, all right. This is actually what happened. You were being very coy when it happens. What happens is you take the cattle prod, you whap it in his face, and you ignite it, making him jump back for a second. You go, I'm the one in here. You're the one outside. Get out now.
I'm okay with this.
Yeah, goes,
Nice.
The guy looks at you kind of like what? He's taken aback, and he's just like, all right. And, like, you can see like anger like forming in his eyes as you shut the door on him. Kathy's kind of looking up at you,
Just like a quick.
holding the cell phone.
Oh
Are you
god.
really scared right now? Like,
Yeah.
the guy you took me to is being really weird. He just yelled at a guy and took the cattle prod they've been poking me with. And oh god, Eddie, please
It's okay. You can trust Parvis, even though he's kind of weird sometimes.
Please. Oh, Eddie, are you there? Are you there, Eddie? Are you there? Are you there, Eddie? Are you there?
Can I
Eddie?
try to calm her down?
Yeah, start
With
trying
a
to calm her
roller?
down.
Huh?
What's the first step you have to do to calm her down?
Comfort her?
Get
No.
her attention.
God.
Cattle prod?
Yes, that's the way
Get
to
her
call
attention.
someone.
Get her attention.
Unmute
Every
phone.
Do what to the phone?
Eddie, you have to unmute your side of the phone so we can.
Oh,
I forgot he was muted. Oh my god.
Why?
okay.
He's muted.
Why though?
So that way any background sounds wouldn't go through the phone and give away that she has a phone.
Oh. Okay, clever enough.
Yeah.
So Eddie, you're talking and then you go, oh, unmute.
I need to go check
Okay.
something.
Somebody reaches around and unmutes it. But it's, oh.
Okay, then, look. Kathy, calm down. You can trust Parvis, even though he's kind of weird and scary. And a rat. Hello?
You mean like the other people are rats? And the other people are dogs? And a few people I think are lizards.
Alright, did not know that. But trust me, it's going to be okay. Wait, did Parvis tell us where he is?
I don't think he knows where he
He
is.
doesn't know where he is. He was in the back. He was back windowed in a van, like
Ah.
you know, a panel van.
I see.
I really don't want to make her more hysterical by mentioning their plot, but I might have to.
Parvis, or can you look? So, is Kathy calmed down some at all?
She seems to be really scared, really freaked out, but she's calming some.
All right. Look, just do what Parvis says, and everything will be all right.
You promise, Eddie? Are you coming to get me, Eddie? Please
Yes.
tell me you're coming to get. Oh, God.
I'm coming to get you as soon as I know where you are.
I love you, Eddie. You
Do
don't know where I
you
am.
are.
You don't know.
Parvis will figure it out. It's okay. He has a very good brain. Sorry.
Roll me rapport, Eddie.
All right.
I'm just going.
That's enough of that.
I don't know if I can
Or
do a
still
GPS
works.
search.
You know what you might be able to do, Parvis?
What's that?
Walk outside.
I'm thinking way too hard about this, aren't I? I'm thinking so hard about this that I'm not thinking about it.
Read my comment, people.
Never. I refuse to use common sense to read your comment about common sense.
I'd like to spend a chip on to boost that using the aspect I don't have of being your boyfriend.
How about this? How about I give you a minor milestone and you change one of those aspects to her fucking boyfriend?
Yes.
Those exact words, her fucking boyfriend.
Which one do you...
I'm thinking either Well Off Weirdo or Outcast Unite, because I haven't really had a chance to use those much.
Well Off Weirdo was pretty useful earlier on, though, for cash and stuff.
Yep, I guess.
What have you used Campus Legend for, just out of curiosity?
I don't know, I kind of feel like the paranoid conspiracy theorist sort of covers the truth is out there as well.
But one's a trouble?
Oh yeah, this is right.
Yeah.
Really? How important is your Campus Legend days to you right now? Or is Catherine all you really need about that Campus Legend?
Yeah, I suppose that's a good way to sort of replace that one. Yep, all right, I'll go with that.
Bring over tea.
Alright. So she's precious. I love you, Eddie. I love you so much. I'm sorry about everything. Please tell me you love me.
Never stopped a cat before.
Eddie? Eddie?
Yes.
Eddie, please tell me you love me.
Yes.
Oh God, you don't love me. Oh God. You don't love me. You don't love me. You don't
Everything's
love
going to
me.
be okay. I'll be there soon.
It's not gonna be okay. You don't love me. She's panicking.
You might want to tell her how you feel about her.
Damned if I do, damned if I don't.
Oh?
I think you're more damned if you don't.
Kathy, can you please hand the phone to Parvis? I just want to make sure everyone's going to be all right.
Well,
She
now they
takes the phone and throws it, and then boom! Harvest, you no longer have a phone.
Shit, I was about to say, should I dive to grab it?
Ah,
So
God,
Eddie, I would
fucking
not
damn
change
it.
that aspect.
New trouble.
Not a new trouble.
Yeah, new trouble. Catherine Bryce hates me.
No. I refuse that.
You didn't want to say it, though.
I will
All you
I
had
will
to say.
pick up a denarian before I change the aspect to that.
I mean,
All you had to do was say, yes, I love you, darling. I'm coming for you. That's it. All you had to say.
yeah. Why couldn't you say that?
I'm confused. I'm pretty sure that's what I said. And I said, please hand the phone over
She
to
didn't hear you.
Parvis.
Is that what you said?
She didn't hear you at
I
all.
didn't hear you.
No.
Hand the phone over.
So
No, not say you loved her.
You didn't hear me say yes, and then
Oh, no.
I said damned if
yeah. I every time you said it, she was in the middle of crying, and you didn't speak up.
oh.
She never heard that. Admittedly, it's a huge fucking misunderstanding, And when you come charging in and saving her ass, well...
It's not likely happening now.
I know, this makes
Barbara's
things...
gonna get to, is there a payphone nearby?
Nope.
They're phasing them out in a lot of cities, too, so...
Why don't you ask one of your new friends if you can borrow a phone?
Because then they will track the number.
Yeah.
So?
Will they really?
That's not going to help them right now.
Did she just shatter his phone? Did I miss that?
Yeah, Brooke.
She threw it against the wall.
She threw it against the wall when she didn't hear Eddie say that he loved her.
Damn it. I wish I had thought. I can't argue that.
I'll tell you this, Travis. Travis, you did the right thing. It's going to turn out well in the end, but unfortunately, in that conversation, it did not go well.
Out of curiosity, I can't tag like reflexes and say I'd dash over and grab it before it hits the wall.
Sure. Would you like to do that?
It's probably the one chance I have of getting a save, so I'm willing to do that.
All right. Roll me athletics.
Hopefully, I don't completely fuck this up.
You're probably going to need a superb or an epic.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of guessed. Thankfully, I've got okay athletics. And more chips to throw. Hooray, I'm going to have 0 by the end of this session. That's the goal.
I thought.
That's the goal currently.
Well, you're rolling through the
Or I do that.
That's what happens when you just hoard them.
Or I just do that.
So no. Harvish, she throws the phone, and you just like, whoop, whoop. You just pick it right up there. You got the phone. It's like, she's inconsolable.
Yeah, she probably sounds like she just got cattle prod or something.
And he doesn't love me. And he doesn't love me. And he didn't love me. He doesn't love me. She's blabbering incoherently.
I don't think there's a great deal I can do to calm her down right now.
Nope. I mean, you can use the cattle prod.
Yeah, I'd really rather not while she's already hurting. Besides that, she's probably at the point where she'd be like, I will kill you later, but for now, my only thought is I have the cattle prod, so I could just open the door, walk out, and be like, I'm not going to hand it to one of them because they will shock her. She doesn't need to be shocked yet.
I mean, you could break the cattle prod.
Yeah, but they're probably going to say, why the hell did you do that? God damn it, I have to think so hard about these situations. I mean, it's made of metal, although they're not that hard to break either. It's kind of like telescopic baton levels of difficulty to break.
Would you like to roll might to try to break it?
Yeah.
Right, you're going to have to do good might to break it.
Probably not going to do that, but I can try.
They're not as hard to break as you think they are. They're not full metal. The rod tends to be plastic covering wires.
Okay, then yeah, that wouldn't be
It's relatively
that
sturdy
hard.
plastic. Relatively sturdy plastic, but it's not like a full metal rod with prongs on the end.
Basically, if you
Unless it's a
stomp
really
on the-
expensive one.
Soak it.
That's also a possibility.
Yes, Kitlin has a brilliant idea. Stick it in water, it will short it out, and it will still be functional. And they will just think it's shorted because they used it too much.
You could also take out the batteries.
Do rats know about batteries?
Probably not. Do rats know about electronics showing down in water?
You have a
Do
point.
rats understand what a bomb plot is? That's my argument.
Roll me scholarship.
Yeah, I'm okay with that because it's like, oh yeah, everything has a battery.
Roll me craftsmanship.
Ah, damn it. Craftsmanship. Well, it just is. Well, that's not great. Or I can do that.
Yeah. Loose wire.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Careful about that. Don't want to electrocute yourself.
All right. Risk. Might electrocute yourself. Strength. Oh my god, it's loose. Also, if you break the cattle prod, it gives you an excuse. I need to go out and buy a new cattle prod.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go to the supermarket and buy a cattle prod because I'm still high enough that I can probably get away with that.
Yeah, no.
Hold on. I have an
All right.
answer.
Then yeah, I'll try pulling the loose wire. Worst that can happen is
Oh no,
ow.
you just yank out the wires or something. It just
It's like
you get shocked a bit. Oh, it's not fun. Not fun at all. But you're good.
yeah.
Roll me deceit.
Deceit. I have that. Yay! It's coming. I'm telling you, the -1's coming. It's not that bad. I'm willing to chip it. I'm well aware of the risk of chipping it and everything, but life ain't easy when you're a rat. Brandon?
High concept, probably.
We'll do that then. High concept it is.
Because it's like, oh, I'm one of you guys now. I'm another former Ratware experiment. Like, why would I lie to you?
Fair enough, actually, yeah.
So you're able to give a good lie. It's not a great lie, but it's like, I'll go out and do it. No one's really paying attention to you except for Steven, who seems to be eyeing you like he does not like you.
Yeah, intimidating people doesn't make them like you. Who would have thought?
No.
But yeah.
Well, that's not the purpose. Intimidation.
So, you're able to walk outside without any problem.
I need to figure out what the hell building we're in. I'm guessing no distinctive features, really.
As you get out, you're on a ship.
Like a moored ship? Or
Yeah.
docked?
Like a giant ship.
Huh. So I can still...
There are other guards outside. They're like, "Wait, what are you doing?"
need to go procure more equipment.
Roll me deceit.
I will do that. This is gonna kill my chips, and I am fine with this. Modifier 2. Slightly better.
He goes, 1 second. They pull out a radio. They go, "You sent him out?" "Yeah, I said you need to go." "Yeah, broke our fucking cattle prod. Said he was going to go get us a new one." "Oh, all right." "You said, oh no, he's in with us. He's totally in with us. He's all good." "Okay, well, there you go."
That 8 is padding out and saving my ass.
Yeah.
Probably for the last time.
You're allowed to walk down the docks. Roll me alertness.
I will roll alertness. Alertness. Yes, alertness. It's not for noticing small details, so no bonus from that. So, right? It's just situational awareness. Okay. There it is. I think I already know what it's for. But...
All right, you are too freaked out to get a number of things, but you do notice the white panel van with what looks to be faint letters that say APSI on it. Like they've been painted over, but the painting isn't fully dry, and so you can see through it.
How's that spelled?
APSCI.
Oh, shit. They stole a van from APSI. I know what this is now. Sorry, my brain I had a brain fart.
Right. So you're free and you're able to walk away, and
Yeah, I can just walk away, but I'm also thinking, how am I going to find this place again?
street signs.
Shit, that's actually much better than my idea. My idea was just take a picture of the ship from a distance, because I have a cell phone. But yeah, I'll just, I guess, look for street signs.
Yeah, you can see street signs. Now, what are you doing? Are you walking back and using your cell phone, or are you turning into a rat and running away?
I'm glad I don't have Rat Face Coward anymore. I am so glad I don't have that aspect anymore. Because I wouldn't have much grounds to argue, yeah, I'd fucking run. But no, in this case, Eddie's counting on me. So, I'll pull up my phone and...
On you.
Very
Shit,
much so. Do I... Actually, I could just shoot text to everyone, couldn't I? And just say, this location is where she's being held. Or Catherine?
Yeah.
I'm going to look up how to spell that real quick. Hang on. I looked right at it. I'm blind as shit.
Roll me
Catherine.
alertness one more time.
Yeah, I'm already guessing what this is. I have a theory. Pretty sure it's a guy who really hates me.
Are you chipping it up?
Yeah, I will. I think I know what this is going to be, but I'll chip it up. For... I have no idea. High concept? I don't know.
High concept works. Are you spending 1 or 2?
Okay, you just told me out of character what it is then, but... Yeah, I'll spend a second one on... would it be rat-like reflexes, or... Maybe life ain't easy when you're a rat, or...
Probably life ain't easy when you're at.
Okay. God damn, I went through all my chips in one session.
You normally do that, but it's normally all on one roll.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I did do that with... Yeah, you save them up and just slowly throw them out. So that's a 6.
That's 6. Yeah, you are fairly certain you're being followed. In fact, you kind of see the guy go out there and he starts trying to come close to you as you're texting someone. So...
Yeah, my thought process, it's faster to shoot off a text and they're a lot harder to interrupt than a call.
Yeah, but he's closing fast as he sees you texting.
Well, if I'm not able to finish the message, my immediate thought process is I can call up the maps thing and just say, now where the hell do I get a cattle prod?
Yeah, I was about to say, pull up a web page and search for cattle prod and tell them that you're looking for a place nearby that sells cattle prod.
Yeah, exactly.
Roll me deceit.
I will, because that's actually... Here's where my luck runs out. This is going to be the -4. I can feel it. Which is a 2. Or it's incredibly mediocre. It was a bad idea, but I was going to say I can just chip that up. Could I use my high concept for that?
Yep.
Yeah. I got to chip that up. And now I'm out of chips and I'm powerless to resist the plot. Oh, fuck.
All right, so he's out there. You're like, he comes up to you. He grabs your phone. He's like, "And what are you doing?" And you're like, "I'm looking at cattle prod stores. Dick, get out of my face."
Yeah.
I'm guessing you grabbed your phone back from him.
Yeah. I grabbed the phone back and I'm certain all he sees is cattle prod stores.
Give me an intimidation test.
This is gonna suck. Here it comes. I know it's coming. Or a 0. Cannot chip that up.
All right. Still, the guy's kind of like you're getting like mildly intimidated. The guy goes, "For fucking hell!" Just runs away.
Wait, that worked with a 0?
You already beat him.
Oh, okay.
You weren't doing a poor job at intimidating.
Just mediocre. You're right.
You beat him with a lie, and now you just told him to buzz the fuck off. And so he's kind of like, "Oh, fuck," and he's storming away.
Text.
You are now able to get free, and you're able to text Eddie.
Yeah. It's like text Eddie the location, say this is where she is, text everyone, tell everyone now.
All right.
This ship, too.
You text everyone, including Kitlin?
He doesn't know she's captured.
Yeah.
So yeah, he would text Kitlin.
All right. Good to know. Eddie, you get a text. This is where the person is. Sean and Tabby get a text.
And it's this ship or something, or the ship on the left,
Yeah.
3 down or whatever. I don't know. That was hard. I didn't die. You know that was gonna happen.
Hello?
Yes.
Sean, you got a text. Eddie, you got a text.
Yes.
Tabby,
Yep.
you got a text.
Okay. Tabby is not answering her text messages right now.
All right. Eddie,
Yes. All right.
what are you doing? You now know where Kathy is.
As do I.
Time to coordinate with Sean.
Time to get
I
the
don't know
shot.
specifically if he actually knows where they are.
Well,
Is
actually,
Riley
let me
driving a
see.
car, or is she with me on the iron bike?
I'm assuming this is like as you guys are finishing the tracking spells, because Parvis had a long time there.
You're right. You're right. So I just told you the location after you narrowed it down. So
Yeah, you know what? It's within this area, and then Eddie gets a call, and Parvis is like, "I'm at the location." It's like, what?
here's where shit goes down. And I am freaking scared. I seriously thought I was gonna die.
Like I said, though, did Riley drive here in her own car, or did she ride with me on the iron
She
bike?
riding with you.
All right.
She went with you, yeah. I do remember that earlier.
Does she know how to drive the iron bike, or is that something I have to establish with like a fate chip or something?
She can drive. She might not be able to drive like as good as you do, but she can probably drive.
She probably has mediocre.
I'll let her
average.
I'll let her drive the bike there, and I am going to turn into my shiny new beast form and fly there as quickly as possible. Because flight is a lot faster than driving.
He's a beast.
So you have beast form now
Wait, what?
with flight.
I must
The wings.
look at your stuff.
All right, so
I
your
take the form
wings.
of a large Hast eagle, which is it's mainly an
When you
extinct
define
eagle, but it's large.
large,
Oh, you're right. He does have beast change.
when you define large,
I wrote
do you
down some
mean
measurements. Weighs
like-
40 pounds, 12-foot wingspan. Length from head to tail is 5 feet 6 inches, and standing height is 3 feet and 7 inches.
Holy fuck, that's a big eagle.
Yes,
I just googled
that's
it.
actually larger than most Hast eagles are. A bit,
Yeah.
but the coloration.
a large what?
Hast's eagle.
Hast?
Hast.
Yeah, type it in. Hast's eagle. It's interesting. These things are freaking big.
Yeah, they went extinct because we hunted all the moas out. We lost
Oh,
our
so
only
you are
food source.
turning into an extinct giant bird. Got
This is
it.
gonna end well.
I say extinct. They went extinct like 50 years ago because, like I said, we hunted all the moas, which were their primary food source.
Oh, that's
This
what
is
I'm
technically a modern day bird. Would be if we didn't have a habit of kind of fucking up ecosystems where we went.
What are you talking about? The dodo likes us just fine.
Yeah. From a distance, I don't look that unusual.
Yeah, the second
So
you
I throw a
land.
bird-
Wow. It's bigger than the Isles Harrier. Damn.
Oh yes, much bigger.
That thing's a fucking beast.
Admittedly, my next choice was something considerably larger. Remember?
A pterodactyl.
Nope.
No one's gonna notice that. A pterodon. But yeah, they're freaking big. I found a couple to scale images. So yeah, there are pictures of them. They've kind of vanished. Holy shit. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I mean, it still could have repercussions if you walk in front of or fly in front of a bird watcher who knows all this stuff.
You fly in.
This was my second choice.
Hmm?
Frankly, I think I'd need hulking size to actually do that one.
Argentavis?
It is hard to find a bird that is big, but not too big.
Albatross.
There's also a bird of prey. So I hate condors.
Albatross are pretty big, though.
Anyway, so
Yeah.
you fly in. You land. Everyone seems to take notice of you.
I would like to do intimidation to sort of, I suppose you could say, set the mood.
All right.
Right? Eagle scream. Let's see what it'd be. So, to be intimidation, either threat or provocation. Provocation to actually inspire fear. What do you think?
Sure.
Which one?
Threat.
All right.
All right.
And I'll spend a chip on that.
Man,
Let's see. Admittedly, my aspects are a lot less intimidating than they used to be.
Yep.
Well, eye concept.
Very well. You start radiating a sort of divine aura, and you get shot.
I wasn't done. Well, land and transform back.
Okay. As you transform back, you are suddenly shot.
Okay.
ow.
I assume I don't get to dodge. So what's the roll on your part? What am I shot with?
Cattle prod.
You take 4 stress.
All right. Well, like I said, what am I shot with? 'Cause that is important.
Actually, you would take 5 stress. It's a rifle.
Ow.
That's gotta hurt.
All right.
So he didn't go as far away as I thought. Damn it.
Basically, as soon as you land, someone starts firing at you.
Oh, they take a shot at me. I transform back.
Intruder. Orpheus. Plan Orpheus. Plan Orpheus is a go.
That's not good for me. I'm going to start trying to dodge the incoming tranquilizer darts. But yeah, I guess charge towards the nearest person with a gun, with my weapons at the ready.
All right.
The second Sean shows up, all hell breaks loose.
Time to do what I do best.
Rush recklessly?
Become a human blender.
Rush recklessly, gotcha.
Yeah, too. There's multiple things.
Damn it, why does that bird have to be so fast? We could have had the entire party here.
Admittedly, I was expecting to have to roll like athletics for traveling through zones, but just straight up travel power. Also good.
So you rush it. You rush at a guy. He's got his rifle up there and it's still firing at you. Oh yeah, give me athletics test.
And I'm in human form now, right?
Yeah. In fact, the other people have established a 4 block on movement.
Yeah, I figured. Barricades and stuff.
Well, it's with their gunfire. They're pinning him down.
That too. So it's a 4 block on Sean. Wow.
Oh.
You cut out.
So the next two.
What'd you say?
Yeah, that all cut
I'm
out. For
traveling
me.
to the zone he's in, right?
What'd you say?
The zone I am moving to contains this man with a gun, right?
Yes.
And Sentinel, always a Sentinel. Combat training.
No, combat training would be more keep your head down.
Past adventures in Frederick. This is not the first time I've had to dodge through a wall of gunfire.
Fair enough.
Far from the first time.
It's happened many times.
You're able to clear it and you were in the zone, but that's probably going to take your whole turn because you just barely beat it. All right. Roll me alertness.
Him or me?
Him. Sean. You hear splashes.
Are there fewer people around me than there were when I got here?
Yeah. A lot fewer.
That's all right. I'm here to
Oh,
retrieve
Eddie,
Catherine.
were you going with what's her name on the iron bike?
I assumed Freddie.
Um,
I assumed Eddie
What's her
has a
name
car.
on the iron bike? Riley?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Don't wait. Didn't you drive here?
Yeah, but a
Or
motorcycle
to
is
the apartment?
faster. Anyway.
It's probably also going.
Crowded
Check
city,
me, it's
motorcycle
me.
will be faster.
Well, ignoring the ones that are bailing ship, I'm going to take out the guy with a gun.
All right.
Do you want me to roll weapons?
Yes, please.
All right.
God, it hurts to throw so many
No,
chips
that's
at
right. I
once.
dropped to get beast change. Yes. Wow. Fuck you, dice.
I stole all the luck from my.
You take a swing and he seems
Hold
to
on.
parry you with
Nope.
these.
I am going to my high concept to reroll.
Sure.
That's much better.
Still parries you with these.
On a 5?
Yeah,
Brandon, getting late.
I know. Well, we're about to finish up here. If you look at the roll above you, was a 6.
It was. I was
Oh, it's
scrolling.
a GM roll. Anyway, so never mind.
You monster.
Everything else.
All right.
All right. So, what happens next? Okay.
That's worrying.
4 and 5 attack against you with guns.
Let's see. Are either of those coming from the guy that's in the same zone as me?
Both of the guys are in the same zone as you.
All right. So there's a rule concerning using melee weapons against range. That when you're in melee range of people using guns, you can use your melee skill to block. I noticed it on fists.
On fists?
Yeah. Don't know if weapons is the same because I haven't looked at it recently. Let's see. Close combat defense. Let's see. Use fists to defend against other fist attacks and against short reach, close quarters weapons such as knives and clubs, and possibly guns at really close range. It can't be used to defense when the weapon argues has significant reach advantage, like sword, yada yada. But it can usually be justified as defense against attacks come from the same zone as you. And let's see.
I let you go against one of them, but not the other.
You only get one cutting bullet out of the air moment.
Yeah. And weapon specifies that you need to use athletics to make yourself a difficult target against ranged fire from guns, which arguably this is not.
This is ranged fire from guns. Anyway.
I was about to say, we'll count one of them as weapons and the other for athletics. Sound good?
Sure.
That's what I just said, but yes.
So the 5 against the 4, got it. And a 0 against the 5.
And is it worth a reroll? Yeah, I'd say it's worth a reroll.
It's risky, but yeah.
Two.
All right, so you dodge the 4, and
What,
you get
Brandon?
Yeah.
What's the weapon value on these?
3.
3.
Yeesh. Good thing you have stress boxes.
Yeah. Good thing I have armor too.
Yeah. Wait, how the hell do you get armor?
Because I have, what is it? Supernatural toughness.
Oh, fair enough. God damn.
I know, right?
Armor 2 against all physical stress, 4 additional boxes of physical stress. Jesus Christ.
All right.
Is that right?
That's what you wrote.
Oh,
So
shit, yeah.
you've taken it, so
4 additional. This one's actually short of 4 of those.
Let me just make sure.
All right. And another weapon attack.
Arr.
Bury that. Weapon 3.
all right, guy gets hit. Guy goes down.
These guys, these guys, I'm not trying to just straight up kill. I just want them to go down and stay down for a bit.
All right. Admittedly, you kind of knock him out, and you do that, and then he jumps overboard.
All right.
Oh, did we get back
Last guy, who you are far away from and cannot use weapons against, gives you a weapon 5 attack.
All right.
Damn, man. I have to look at how good Mythic is.
Mythic is insane. I take the hit and just sort of shrug it off, and now I want to do intimidation to him and say, "You sure you don't want to join your buddy over there?" or say, "You sure you don't want to go overboard with the rest of your friends?" And what's the wording for this? Let's see. And my reasonable case is I just sliced up his bite pretty good, and I'm literally just shrugging off rifle rounds. Yeah, I know. I'm going to make one. For the thing. It has to have
just make the roll. Just make the roll.
All right.
All right. He seems unbothered. 5.
Really? All right. Always ready to defend again. +2.
Sure.
Let's
All right.
Man. 3 armor and 6 additional boxes.
Your turn.
Alright. I'm going to close the distance and make an attack against him.
All right. You hit him.
Yep.
He gets taken out.
Let him go overboard with his friends.
All right. Sitting on the deck. What are you doing?
All right. I'm going to go look for Catherine.
All right. You
The
step.
stretch box is clear, right?
Yeah. Front deck is clear. You do not. All right, Eddie. You pull up. As you do it, you see someone fall off the deck, and Sean standing there. As you two get off the bike and start making your way down the pier, the boat explodes.
Okay, then.
I was going to make a joke about a Wilhelm scream as the guy goes overboard.
Sean, take an 8 stress hit.
Okay. Ow. But I am fine. I land on the pier, singed.
All right.
Cough once, stand up.
The boat is still there. It's sinking.
Shit.
Eddie, Catherine's on that boat.
Well, shit.
All right.
Must save Catherine.
What are you doing?
Running
Sean,
towards
you're
the
done.
boat.
What? No. Oh, come on. That wasn't even close enough to take me out. Fine.
Eddie, what are you doing?
Running towards the boat.
All right. You're able to get onto the boat that is now quickly sinking.
I look around and for Catherine.
She's not anywhere on deck. You would have to go below deck, or at least into the thing.
All right, going below deck.
All right. You hear screaming.
All right, try to go towards the screaming.
All right. It's getting hot. In fact, there's fire coming from a room. You can see Catherine. She's in a room.
All right, I run to grab Catherine.
She's in a dog cage.
Is it locked?
Yes. Something's happened. The door is jammed.
Damn.
Across the way, you can see plans, maps that have been set on fire by an incendiary act. They haven't fully burned up yet.
Huh. And okay, but is there anything to get the cage open with? You
Search
like-
me. Roll investigation.
all right. Okay, come on. No. Chip to reroll because I'm a ghost speaking paranormal investigator.
Sure. You're able to find a middle pry bar.
All right, I try to, wedge that in the door and use it for leverage to make it pop off.
Right.
So should I roll a might roll, I guess?
Yes.
All right. That is
Hey, Brandon,
1.
how much time do they have left?
Boat is sinking.
I know I can't help search, but is there anything I can do to help slow the boat sinking?
Probably not.
Like, say, ask Hera for strength and then try and run and hold up the boat?
This would be more Poseidon.
Arguably Hera, because I'm trying to protect my friends. In this case, friend.
Adding 2 to that with the aspect either campus legend or Callie's boyfriend. I don't.
Yeah.
Doesn't really matter. The aspect that is both and neither at the same time.
Could also argue praying mantis style for extra strength.
You're able to pop it open.
All right.
That works too.
All right. Because it's getting late, you get free. All right?
Okay.
We'll do with this next week. All right?
Okay.
Okay.
Whew. I didn't think that was going to get all resolved there.
But yeah. I hope everyone had a good game.
Yep.
Holy shit. That sums up how I feel. Holy shit.
Oh, hey, Patrick.
Yeah.
Did you take a look at the second bird that I was thinking about?